Truth only move when the room got order. Mr. Peppers and Prime on the control. Welcome to Charlie Chan TV. Yeah. Three beautiful women, a whole panel in a vibe. Vibing with me, she set the tone when she look you in your eyes. Tam talk straight, no filter, no disguise. And a smooth with it, every word calm but precise. Chat going crazy, yeah, the numbers stay live. Everybody got opinions when the combo get tight. Different views, same table, respect, stay intact. Late night panels where the feelings meet facts. Late night, don't sleep, don't sleep. True talk, true, no retreat, no retreat. Panels lit, crowd loud, Charlie Chan, TV, 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 Charlie Chan, drama in the air, yeah, sick of the lies. Same topics rotate every time they go live. Black man in Germany, Berlin, state of mind. Different culture, different lens, still speaking inside. Black cleaner, keep it solid, street calm, no flex. Miguel, keep it gangster, let the truth handle the rest. Ain't nobody running when the questions get steep. Nothing moves unless Peppers not. Prime say speak. Two moderators. One room, one mic at a time. Now let it cook. Charlie Chan, TV, Louisiana, where it starts. Southern roots, but the vision way bigger than charts. Panel talking night, hotel reviews by the day. From lobby to rooftop, he telling no fake. Grinding every wildin' in the comments tonight. Typing fast, cracking jokes, adding fuel to the light. When against the moments, top supporter in the chat. But he said, cam up, Charlie, yeah, pressure like that. Hey, the travel POV, nodded off mid-live. Guess these late nights build different, everybody can't survive. Hey, late nights, don't sleep, don't sleep. Real talk, real raw speech. Peppers Prime, crowd loud, Charlie Chan, TV, Charlie Chan, TV, Charlie Chan, TV. Shout out to Live Chat. Shout out to Replay Game. Shout out to supporters who keep the lights on. If you're here every night, we see you. Let's talk.
Charlie Chan TV.
We are in this joint. Okay, it's hot. Fine. Yo, what it do? Two-tone. What's going on? Oh, okay, 1 second. Two-tone, what it do, man? How y'all feeling? Man, it's your boy Charlie Chan, man. It's been a while, man, but we're gonna kick it tonight. Bring up a couple points. Oh, we gotta speak about what's going on in these YouTube streets, man. I'm proud to say that the hate is not on the travel community right now, and it's a blessing for that. Just because it seemed like for a minute that's all we could that's all that everybody could talk about is the hate for the travel community, which it turns out a lot of those brothers that was involved in that is involved in their own controversy right now, which we're going to get into to that, though. But the topic of the night, man, with everything that's going on and things of that nature, should black men that travel or just the black traveling community, period, should we take a time out from traveling? Now, just a perspective now. I'm not telling nobody to stop traveling or anything like that, because I know a lot of y'all be, man, I ain't gonna stop doing nothing. Well, by all means, sir, don't. I'm just saying that if that's the case, just understand it's coming with a lot of stigma and turmoil and things of that nature. So yeah, no, man, enjoy. But my thing is like say what's going on to where they're labeling passport bros as a gang, and by definition they would be an international gang, which is crazy. Like a lot of these people, I don't know. That's why I I say I can't no longer fly that flag. And I was on another panel, and dude, he didn't say it directly to me, but he kind of insinuated. He was like, to drop the name just because of a couple hiccups, which is a couple big fucking hiccups, if you ask me. Because of a couple hiccups. DMV, what it do, good brother? Man, you got to pull up tonight, man. I haven't seen you in a while, man. We ain't chopped it up in a while, you and I. But he said the fact that, like, say, anybody would drop the name because of a couple of hiccups, he said, I find kind of cowardice, which is strong words. But my thing is this: is y'all know me. I was all for it. I'm still just pretty much in that same mindset, but just a different name, because anybody can. There's no regulation on that. You know what I mean? Like, we seen what the TV network talking about passport bros, and it was all white dudes. You know what I mean? And how you say you're getting ready for the snow? And I guess, like, say, when you look into it and things of that nature, passport bro don't mean black people, which that's what I thought it did. But hey, I was wrong. But that's why this community, this thing of ours, we got to come up with our own terminology. We got to come up with our own segment, with our own, like, this little part of the internet. Like, say, when they come over here to what we got going on and things of that nature, when they come over here, they see that it's different. You know what I mean? So we got to further, like, separate ourselves from the masses, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Just because we can't be associated with, like, these weirdo dudes, man. You know what I mean? Like the little dusty forehead dude. Like I say, I'm not gonna call his name and things of that nature, but y'all know who I'm talking to. I mean, who I'm talking about. Shout out to one of the good brothers. He was like, he was saying I wasn't calling him that before this happened, but so I'm not gonna call it that after it happened. And I guess that's fair, but once I see who you are, it's hard for me not to address you as such. That's like saying, bro, I talked about business around you before I figured out you were snitching, but now that I figured out you snitching, I'm not gonna talk about business around you like that. To me, it's the same type of concept. So there's that, but at the same time, we gotta further, like, separate ourselves from those masses of people, because for one, the world is, in my opinion, is trying to put us all in a box, and we're definitely not all the same. And for two, like, they want to shine a bad light on it. And yes, a couple people got caught up with doing some ridiculous things that, if any man with children, or any sensible man for that matter, was to, like, say, know about that, like, say, a lot of men will take situations into their own hand. You know what I mean? So there's that. But we just gotta we gotta separate ourselves from that, man. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, and I'm kicking it tonight, so we could get into it. But, like, say, as far as traveling go, y'all seen what happened with Ryan. He reviewed a dude that was reviewing him. And now here's the thing: before all of this Anton Daniel shit came out, with, like, how the next steps that they're taking and things of that nature. And I probably reviewed the video that I did on it, just because, and things that I said, because a lot of things are coming to fruition that I've said in that that I said in a live or two. And one of those things is, like, say, Corey Holcomb, he outstreet Anton. But when it comes to being intellectual or executive corporate level, whatever, Anton out-corporate him. But when Corey Holcomb took it to the executive world, you're going to lose. And that's what we're witnessing now. Corey Holcomb losing, because I don't care. And you know what, guys? We could come in on that. What do you guys think about Corey Holcomb bringing Anton Daniel's daughter into it? You know what I mean? Which is a minor, by the way. So we got to get into that. A lot of people are saying, well, Corey Holcomb's a comedian. Other people saying, like, bringing his family into it was too far. So I want to know a lot of you guys' perspective and things of that nature. So There's that. I'm sensing because it's been some people telling me they haven't been getting the notification when I go live. So I'm going to start sending out some texts and things of that nature because I think this is gonna be a good one, man. Mr. Peppers, man, what you got going, brother? How you feeling? I know you on the West Coast. Are you guys supposed to be getting some bad weather over there? Because I know it's a lot of people saying you're getting them. I know it's a lot of people saying that they going to Miami, so I'm think pretty sure Miami is pretty is pretty cool. You know what I mean? I was just on the phone with one of the brothers from the community, Sunny Skies. Shout out to you, man. You lucky. So I was just on the phone with one of the brothers from the community, and he was asking me about the weather here, and I was like, I think he said it's like 11 degrees. I told him it's like -2 here. You know what I mean? He's like, okay, yeah. What's up? He was like, yeah, no, that's crazy. I was like, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? Like he's like, all right, nigga, bye. We not finna say that's not that. -2 is not that bad when just 48 hours ago it was -18. And if you ever been in the hot tub, you know them couple degrees can really make a difference. Oh yeah. Oh, you just trying to flex on brothers. That's what you doing. I might join the live later from the backyard, man. That's gonna be something crushing, bro. Especially if you out there barbecuing in shorts and shit, man. We're gonna have to take a vote on Mr. Peppers, man. Like, come on, bro. Don't do us like that. Oh, you off today, man? Shout out to you, bro. For real, man. Shout out to the men that's getting up and getting to it, bro. You know what I mean? Like we got to embrace that. Like I know, we look at social media, we look at women. For one, I think, in my opinion, a man should never base nothing that he do on how a woman feel or thinks. That's for one. But for two, we look at social media and we see all these people talking down against upstanding men that have jobs and doing things the right way. Shout out to Prime. Shout out to my good brother Prime, man. How you feeling, good brother? Well, that's my new thing. How you healing? You know what I mean? But yeah, that's one thing we got to normalize, man. Is bringing manhood back. You know what I mean? Like they talk about, oh, this dude, the bum, this, that, and the third. Well, man, you got him right after he just hit his first scamming lick, and you thought you was lit. Because he bought you one of those fake ass, good looking, goddamn it, what purses y'all like? Like the Tory Burch purse, the Coach purse. I guess Coach is not even that popular no more. I still fuck with chicks. Like I fuck with older chicks, so they still like Coach and things of that nature. I guess Prada's not in. What's some dope bags out there that women like nowadays? But yeah, he was able to buy you a couple of those bags, and you thought you was in love. Thought you never had to work again with them goddamn 4 kids by 5 different men. Never thought you had to work again. But when that little scam money ran out, now he's a bum. He's a deadbeat. No, ma'am, you're a bum. You're a deadbeat. Cause like attract like. Let's be honest about it. But I ain't gonna go too deep on that tonight. You know what I mean? But all in all, man, let's normalize, man, congratulating the brothers that's out there really getting to a bag the old-fashioned way, hard work. Okay, I knew. Okay, Misha. I knew Misha was gonna come in with the LV, Gucci. What's that? Miu Miu? I don't even know what that is. Prada, YSL, and it goes on. Yeah, for sure. Guess what? I am not buying a female none of that shit. None of it. You know what I mean? Well, you know how much value a woman have to bring to my life for me to buy her one of those things you just named? Little Coach bag, I could do it. I could do a little Coach bag, little 200-300. I could do it. You know what I mean? Little chick that's watching my dogs and stuff. I got something on the way for her because she wanted a Christmas gift. And we still not even on good terms, but I am a man of my word. And for me, now this might just be different for everybody else, but for me as a man, my word means more than money to me. If I tell you that you say you don't like Coach, shout out to Misha, but for some reason, Misha, that doesn't feel surprising coming from you. You don't like Coach. You probably don't like none of that shit. But I'm surprised you said Prada though, because I could do a little Prada bag here and there. YSL, she gonna have to really be on the upper echelon of things. You know what I mean? Go on over and pick up some. Well, go pick up this car for me. How about that? And just drop it off at this location. Get out and call an Uber. That's she on that level. That's when she got it. Start getting in the YSLs and the Gucci and stuff like that. Well, is it though? Because I see a lot of Dominican chicks. They be like, say, oh, and another thing too that I be seeing them. So you must got that Monaco Prada or something. You got that exclusive Prada. I've seen some decently priced Prada bags. Different. Yeah, shout out to my brother Prime. Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact. But now I've seen some some well-priced Prada bags and things of that nature. But I don't even know what Telfair is, to be honest. But I'm not hip no more, guys. I'm not hip at all. So yeah, take Misha word. She's the upper echelon female to where she getting this super expensive. You know what I mean? Hermes bags and things of that nature made with genuine Arabian horse skin and shit like that. I'm not doing none of that. I give a bitch a grocery bag. Bitch, put your shit in here. You know what I mean? I'm on the come up. What we gonna do? You know what I mean? But nah, shout out to y'all. Shout out to you, Misha. You say you got a mixture of real and 1-to-1. Okay, that's what you know. What, Misha? I want you to talk about that too because I've been. Shout out to Misha, man. That's why I fucks with Misha, man. Like she keeps it real, man. Now, and I know she gonna pull up and talk some shit on it. Now, my thoughts on East Coast women in general, which I shared that before on here, but it's different. But that's one thing I will say about a lot of East Coast women, man. They keep it a buck for the most part. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, just keep it real. And if you live in that life, like y'all forget, like who's the Ocho? That nigga said, bro, I will fake jewelry like a lot of the times. Cause what you gonna tell me? Bro, I got a multi-million-dollar contract. What you gonna tell me? Oh yeah. For sure. Well, you know, those be knockoffs too, but at the same time, it is what it is. And if you got the real deal, who's to tell you that what you wearing that particular night is not real? No, they definitely don't keep it real, Misha. They definitely don't. But I think that's gonna be a topic of another conversation probably later tonight. I'm thinking about restarting up the marathon, man, because like I say, I thoroughly enjoy coming on here kicking it with y'all. But the new year been extremely busy, man. How y'all doing on y'all goals, man? Because you know, by February 15th, they say majority of people have given up on their New Year's resolution. So that's why I say we got to keep people accountable over here. You know what I mean? And even holding myself accountable. Not only am I not drinking, but this is sugar-free joint. You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna give myself a little break next weekend because it's gonna be a big fight. So I might have a little drink and a cigar for the Shakur Stevenson fight. Maybe invite one of my little homegirls over, whatever. But man, we sticking. Hey, when you goddamn it dead set on plan A, you don't need a plan B. Fuck it, we sticking to the script. None of that. So, but yeah, I think another topic gonna be like, say, is it at this point with all that's going on, especially in this day and age, like say with the current climate and everything, not the weather outside, but is it still worth going out the country? Okay, yeah, no, you know what? Okay, let me keep it a book because that's what I do with y'all, bro. I wasn't trying to get the sugar-free joint. I'm gonna show y'all what I was trying to get. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm trying to. This is what I was trying to get. I was trying to get the little mixed joint with the lemonade and tea, and I ain't paying attention. So fuck it, it's here now. So we drinking it. It is what it is. It's here now. I was trying to get the little lemonade sweet tea joint, end up with the sugar free, and it's not terrible. I just think people that go in a restaurant and get sugar free tea and shit like that, like it's a special place in hell for y'all. Like you're weird. Like who want tea without flavor? It tastes like earth. It's crazy to me. But just have a little sweetness to it. So it is what it is. Okay. Well, if you're doing it for a reason, that makes sense. That makes sense. I can feel that. You say your brother got diabetes and that's why he drank sugar free. Yeah, no, that's what's up. Hey, you know what? With that being said, I'm gonna put you on this. Now, I don't have diabetes and things of that nature, and that's always been a flex for me. Well, thank God that I've been big my whole life, but I've never had diabetes and things. So that's always been a flex. But I still be trying to stay away from like overly sugary shit. I still be trying to watch what my intake of things. Like reason why today was so important, as far as like getting new tea and stuff like that, is because I only allow myself to eat once a day during the week, but on the weekend I get breakfast too. So I got the tea to go with my breakfast. My breakfast be pretty extensive though. Like I had like a 2-egg omelet with cheese, avocado, Southwestern sauce. What's that? Salsa, some chicken sausages. I'm trying to lay off pork as much. Some oatmeal, some strawberries, and the sweet tea. But Chalupe, put your brother on this, man. Believe it or not, this it says sugar free, but it tastes so sweet to where when they come out and say these people been lying, I'm gonna sue them because this shit is too sweet for it not. I've been drinking this for years though, years. They sell it in the big thing too, and you gotta get the knockoff kind. You gotta get the knockoff one because the other ones don't taste as good. Like this really tastes good. I've been drinking it for years. Somebody put me on it. It's like this. I was like, damn, this shit sweet. It's like, guess what? It's sugar free. I like it. A lie? I know you lying, but it is what it is. Said none Southerners love unsweet tea. You know what? I just never met a person that really be like, you know what? Grab me the unsweet tea from the grocery store. I've never met a person like that. I think it might be a YT thing, unless you got like health reasons and things of that nature. Rico Young, Charlie, in the chat. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you pulling up, man. We're gonna get into it in a minute. Give me a minute. I'm gonna drop the link, man, because I want to. For one, I want to link and build with you guys, man. I'm trying to. I got a lot of stuff going on that was in the back office, so I haven't been able to go live much this week. But man, which is to say, I haven't been able to build with y'all, man. I'm on the verge of, like I said, running another marathon, just because it keeps me grounded. It keeps my brain moving, but it also keeps me focused on YouTube. And I got like so many things on my plate to where I missed out on other things because I was so focused on YouTube. But it's a whole job. When I see O'Shea Duke Jackson, Anton Daniels, who else be posting every day, a couple times a day? Just those brothers. When I see, I see why they get the money that they do, because it takes some dedication and devotion. So yeah. But shout out to you, bro. You said staying safe from the storm. Yeah, I don't. Keeping it a buck, man. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as people say. Like, man, I wish I would go to the damn grocery store and buy out all the water and toilet tissue. They say it's gonna only be for 2 days. How much ass do you gotta wipe, sir and ma'am? 2 days made you buy 24 packs of goddamn toilet tissue? That just doesn't make sense. And when I buy my shit in bulk anyway, like which is that's going to be a financial segment that we can converse on if you want to. A lot of times, reason why just real short reason why I buy my things in bulk, because for one, I like to think in an abundance mindset. For two, Yeah, I'm saving money because I'm buying in bulk, but I'm also saving money because I don't have to worry about going back and forth to the store and things of that nature, which costs me time, and my time is infinite more valuable than money. So I buy my shit in bulk. I buy like y'all seen what was it, probably about 6-7 months ago. I showed all the washing detergent and stuff that I bought. I'm still working off of that. Like somebody, I think it was POV. He called me an extreme couponer or something like that. Hey Tam, how you doing, baby? But yeah, I'm saying that to say I buy my shit in bulk anyway, so I'm fine. I don't need to go out and buy 12 cases of water for what, sir? That just doesn't make sense to me. But I guess like it is what it is. But shout out to Tam. Appreciate you pulling up. Yes, definitely. Costco, okay, that can also be a part of the little because I'm thinking like, say, guys, I really got a passion for this financial shit and shit like that, and um, just little wins make me feel good. Like the other day, I got a free tank of gas just because it was part of something that I going on, and that little free, like, say, I got. Do I want to go into that? No, just a free tank of gas, and that brightened up my day because I know how much my gas costs. You know what I mean? Would it change my life had I had to pay for it? No, but shit, I like little wins like that. But I'm saying that to say, Costco and Sam's Club is definitely a hack if you know how to use it. I'd had Sam's Club for years. I just recently got Costco, and I essentially made money to get their membership. So there's that. It's not like I won thousands of dollars, but I got their membership and I made money from it. So it is what it is. What you cooking, Tam? I want some. So yeah, no, but yeah, definitely. If you are a man that you live by yourself, I would recommend that you get things in bulk. Just because, for one, it's a peace of mind. You don't never have to worry about like growing up, not making a sandwich. Yeah, now if you was cooking the sandwich, well, I guess you can cook a sandwich. Um, Growing up, like say, man, remember having to go to the store, running out of tissue, running out of this, that, and the third. I don't like that shit. You know what I mean? I never like that shit. So I buy my shit in bulk. By the time it comes time for me to buy some more tissue and stuff like that, my lease will damn near be up. Oh, you say, okay, you know what? Half and half. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I fucks with half and half. It's a whole thing going on about like the Arnie Palmer and shit like that. They say he stole it from a black dude that was working at the golf course because he used to get half and half. But when the white dude from the golf course started doing it, that's when they started calling it the Army Palmer and things of that nature. Yep, yep. I feel you, Chalupe. Yeah, that's when they started calling it that. So I don't know. I just know down south, that's how we rock it. When you go through goddamn it drive through and they ask you, do you want sweet tea or non-sweet tea? And you be like, I want sweet tea. They be like, how sweet? You be like, what? What you mean how sweet? Just put some sugar in that motherfucker, let's go. And then when you taste it, you be like, damn. Down south tea be like super sweet when you gotta cut that shit like Colombian drugs, bro. You gotta cut that shit like Colombian drugs, because if you ever had some down south sweet tea, man, you can feel your goddamn diabetes rising when you drink that shit. Yeah, it tastes like syrup. You gotta cut it with some water. Like, yeah, let me get a large sweet tea and some water and a plastic cup because you gotta, yeah, extra ice, all of that shit. Yeah, yeah, you must be from down there, Chalupe. Because you could drink on some sweet tea all day. Just keep on putting ice in there, and as the ice melt, the tea still gonna be sweet. They doing too much. Sunjoy. Is that a brand of tea? But yeah, yeah, for real. Like when you putting a whole bag of sugar in your tea, yeah, they call it diabetes tea. Yeah. But this sugar-free joint's not that bad. So there's that. But I know if I went from this to like some down south tea, man, it'll shock my system, man. I probably tense up on the motherfucker. So I couldn't do that. But I do like my sweet tea though. I'm not gonna lie. I can only drink it in moderation. So after this jug, I'm probably just gonna go back to water for a while because tea is supposed to be a treat. I know. Like nigga, you just drinking every day. I know, guys. But listen, what is life without evolving? You know what I mean? So yeah, Foreign Skies, what it do, young brother? Man, good to see you, man. Hope y'all all being safe in this weather because I know like it be a lot of people online talking about and they bring up Minnesota specifically, talking about why when everybody say it's cold, you gotta like, man, it ain't cold. It's just cold in Minnesota. We're not, bro. We're not. I'm not saying that at least. I'm just saying if you comparing the two, it's drastically different. But cold is cold. It's just like it's just a difference to when you go down south and you see your people don't want to go outside because it's 50 degrees or 45 degrees. So it's too cold. Like, nigga, we is kicking it out there and that. Like you in the next week, let me see what the temperature gonna be, and I can show y'all. In the next week, if we get anywhere near like say 25, 30 degrees, you won't even be able to get your car washed because the car wash line will be probably like an hour or two long. So you literally have to. Oh, you say it's snowing there? I don't think it's snowing here. It's just cold, and it's not really that cold. Like I say, it's -4 degrees now, and that's not too bad as far as Minnesota go. But it is what it is. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, no. See, but a lot of times, Foreign Skies, like because you up here, you know what really be killing you is that wind chill. That wind chill be because just being cold outside. Okay, it's cold. We could handle that. But that wind chill, when it feel like the earth don't like you, yeah, that's what hit different. Look, say I'm in Florida, it hit 50. I'm not gonna do nothing outside. See what I'm talking about? Man, I would pray for 50 degrees right now. Bro, come on. If it was 50 degrees right now, bro, the clubs would be charging the premium to get in. Because it's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go up. Oh, you said it's snowing there? Yeah, no. Nah. Shout out to y'all. Because people tell me, and they've been telling me this for years, and I'll study argue this. Some of my oh shit. Oh my apologies, love. I just seen that. But damn, that made me forget what I was about to say. Yeah, now that's the crazy thing. And we also know too, like say if it's a southern state, like it was one year to where me and I guess my girl at the time or whatever, we were flying from Vegas, and Vegas got a light dusting of snow, and they had to cancel like so many flights. And I'm saying that to say a lot of places is not built to, they're not equipped to deal with that snow. You know what I mean? Like in Minnesota, we got de-icer, we got the trucks on the runway and all of that stuff. So we cool with it. But out there in Vegas, where they're not equipped, I was crazy. Yeah, but gas is cheaper than electricity, so there's that. Or is it the other way around? I'm pretty sure. I think is it gas cheaper than electricity? I don't know. I just pay the bills they tell me to pay. It is what it is. I thought gas was cheaper than electricity though, but yeah. But when it's cold outside, it's just certain shit to where I'm not gonna really just too much harp on. You said it's snowing in Texas. Oh yeah, I seen. No, he was on a commercial flight. Wasn't Ted Cruz on a commercial flight? Getting up out of that motherfucker. That's crazy. I seen that too. But yeah, no, that's crazy because I know Texas is going crazy with that snow. That's another place to where they not built for snow. Shout out to Stay High. What it do, bro? Yeah, for sure. Like the stream and subscribe on your way in, man. Shout out to the good brother Foreign Skies, man. Y'all hit the like button if you can, if you would be so kind to. Just because We about building over here, man. We building something, man. Something monumental, something that's gonna stick around forever. Um, I'm gonna drop the link in a minute, man. But like I say, one the topic of, and we always could converse about other things, but the topic of the night is like, say, do you guys think it's a good time for the community or black men in general to be traveling with all of the climate of things? K9, what it do, good brother? Hey man, I seen y'all going off the other night on that motherfucker, man. You want to pull up and talk about what y'all had going on? You and damn, I forgot the dude's name. Yeah. You were going off on there. I said, damn, like somebody done pissed bro off. Man, shout out to you though, K9, man. You always got some real shit to say on your channel, man. So shout out to you, bro. Yeah, I seen a lot of people went down to Florida. Believe it or not, if I didn't have my dogs, I would have went down to Santo Domingo. Damn, Florida. Like, why? I would probably have stopped in Florida to get a connecting flight, but shit, other than that, I'm getting up out of there. So, but yeah, foreign sky. See, because me and you, we Midwest, so it's just life nowadays. I got people that's out in this weather working. In fact, I need to call and check on them in a minute. But yeah. There's that, man. They like I heard somewhere else say to where, man, the weather channel is all over the place. Man, this could be the worst storm in the last 20 years, or it could be nothing. Like, what? Nigga, what do we prepare for? Ray, what it do, man? How you doing? Like, what do you prepare for? You say, motherfuckers say it could happen between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. Like, hold on, what? Huh? Like, nigga, you gotta give us, like, you the cable guy or some shit, man. You're not giving us nothing to really work with. Oh, you should bring your warmest jacket out, but also bring some shorts. Like, nigga, what are you doing? At some point, we're not gonna even need you fucking meteorologists. Nigga, you like, at least the app is more direct. They tell you what time it's supposed to snow and all of that shit. You said in Florida already. Yeah, no. No, I feel you. That's what I say. I'll be going to either Colombia or the DR. And y'all know how I feel about DR. For sure. Y'all know DR is my crib, but at the same time, I was looking at flights and that came across my mind, like, with everything going on, man, like, should the brothers just chill out for a while? And once again, I'm not saying that you should do anything or nothing like that. This is just strictly everybody's individual opinion. But with what's everything going on right now, do you think, Mike, what it do, bro? Do you think that like, people should just chill? When I say people, I'm talking about us brothers of this community, because y'all heard about all the changes that are going on. They say in Thailand they finna start taxing expats and things of that nature. So, like, is it still gonna be as sweet as it once was? Because it seemed like once we get a hold of something, the whole fucking format changed. The whole format changed once we started goddamn traveling good. You said white people not even jogging in this shit. Shout out to Prime. You said Illuminati Mike. What's good? It's been a minute. Oh, and you say you still traveling. Well, where you traveling to, Mike? I'm gonna drop the link, man. So, because even if you are traveling, where you traveling to? Because I feel like if I'm keeping. Oh, that's his name, X-Ray. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, bro was. I don't know. I think bro was upset about something. He was going ham over there. But you know what? I did agree with a lot of things that he was saying. Like, he said, anybody that would say, well, 18 is legal and shit like that, it's like, you can tell you ain't got kids. And most of all, you can tell you don't have a daughter. Like, how 17 is off limits, but 18 is okay. Like, yeah. So I agree with him wholeheartedly on that, bro. You know what I mean? He was speaking some real shit. So it's a lot of time it's not what you're yelling, the fact that you're yelling, but it's the fact, like, what are you yelling about? Let me listen to the message that you that you pushing, and I didn't disagree with a lot that he was saying. He just said it with a lot of energy, but I didn't agree. I didn't disagree with a lot of what he's saying. Like any man that have kids, especially daughters, you could understand. Like nigga, that's some weirdo shit to say. Like bro, like 18 is an adult. Come on, man, you're weird, bro. You're weird. You're 45, 45, and you talking about 18 as an adult, nigga. Come on, bro. And that's why I say we got to start calling these guys out on that. That's why I say also we got to separate ourselves from the guys that think that shit's cool. If that's cool and you got to go travel way over there to fuck with somebody that would never fuck with you otherwise, be a weirdo. Just be a weirdo, man. You know what I mean? Because that shit's weird as fuck to me. But like I said, y'all guys know me. I have a child. I only have one child, and that's my daughter. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at it from a father standpoint. Because I see one of you old ass niggas around my daughter, I'm gonna blow your ass off. Shout out to Sick of the Lies. I'm gonna blow your ass off. Ain't no pause, nigga. You gonna shit in your drawers fucking with me and mine. Now she an adult, and so yep. Tell the Lord that, or the devil. Wherever you go, I'm setting up the transfer. Leave mine alone. But a lot of you niggas weirdos. But we gotta put that into perspective too, because I think I was speaking about that to someone in the back office to where numbers are relative. What do I mean by that? Numbers only mean something when you compare them to other numbers, so you could get an understanding of them. You know what I mean? Shout out to Foreign Skies. Numbers are relative. What I mean by that is like say a chick down there, because the average rent is like $300 to $500, but let's go on the high end. Let's say $500, right? If you give a chick like $250 for some box down there, you're essentially paying half of her rent. Okay, so let's put that into another context. Rent in the United States, let's just say common rent is like from $1,500 for something decent, from $1,500 to $2,000. Once again, we're gonna take the higher amount. If you give a chick half of her rent here, she gonna give you the same love and respect. Well, you should give you the same attention. How about that? She'll give you the same attention. So it's all just relative. You just going down because the bread, it goes further. You know what I mean? But give a chick $1,000 for some box here. You gonna think she love you too. It just is what it is. But shout out to the brother that's going out there to find genuine relationships, and two, to broaden their horizons. You know what I mean? Everything is not about box. Shout out to K9. He said setting up the transfers. Wow. Yeah. You know, back in the, well, I don't know, like say down south, we didn't catch the bus, but up here, Minnesota, we catch the bus. So to get on, like say this bus, you get off on this bus, and this bus going that way, and that's the way you need to go. You need to transfer to get it. Like I just on that bus. Here you go, my transfer. No, I'm gonna transfer you from this ram to the next one. Fucking with mine. Leave mine alone. That's all I'm saying. Just leave mine alone. You know, like I can't. I'll tell what brothers to do or what not to do, but I'm gonna tell you this: you fuck with mine, bro, it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day. But yeah, that's the link, man. If you guys want to come up, especially you, Mike, if you want to talk about because I just seen you said you still traveling, which is still could be a thing, because I'm sure everywhere in the world is not oh shit, let me text one of the brothers too, because he's gonna come up talk about his experience in Colombia. And one of my things is, man, y'all leave Colombia alone, man. Not Colombia, Cuba. Leave Cuba alone. Just because Cuba could probably use the money, but just because, man, it seemed like once people start going there and it start getting out, man, y'all just ruin shit, man. Y'all just ruin shit. Like, so we gotta start practicing some decorum about ourselves, in my opinion. So there's that. But let me text bro right fast, because I know he said he gonna come up and talk about his situation in Cuba and things of that nature, which was dope, man. Like I said, we got to start going to other places too, man. Like, do y'all think talking about all these places and how the women are and how far your money go. Is that really helping or not? Now, this is a genuine question. You know what I mean? One second, guys. It's a genuine question just because I don't have all the answers. I don't. And that's why we have this what we have here. So we can all look at it from different standpoints and things of that nature. But also something too. Once again, like say, I love a good deal or whatever. These candles are generally like $24, $26 at Bath and Body Works. But today, and I think it's today only, they got a sale on them. They like $15 and they the 3-wick joints. Speaking of that too, I had a female tell me a man with candles in his house is like a red flag. Yeah, I want to. We can converse. We can converse on that too. I go in today's and ninjas don't know how to act. Never have. Okay, you niggas money, Rick James. That's a fact. Should have never. But here's the thing. And I said I'm not gonna talk about. I'm not gonna bring up old dude name no more things of that name. Even though I still don't think we see eye to eye. It's just that you see, and you know what? I had a lot of females that don't do candles. But even though me and old dude don't see eye to eye, I said I wasn't gonna talk about him in a negative light no more because at least he was man enough to come up here and state his case. You know what I mean? A lot of people say, "Oh, bro, conned you" and all of that shit. Nigga, I'm not no nigga to con. It's not like I'm in the same city or I'm sitting outside his house with a shotgun. When you come home, I'm gonna do this. No, bro, you ain't have to do that. So I just gotta give him the benefit of the doubt because I haven't caught him in a lie. I haven't seen where he didn't lie. So I give him the benefit of the doubt, but I'm bringing him up to say that, like, say, a lot of people can't afford to travel, and they getting it by any means necessary. Yeah, but yeah, I had some of those little candles though from Bath and Body Works, but the radius is not as long as these. But these right here, I tell you, like for me, if you guys go in there and get that scent. Or I can show you my other scents, like very manly and stuff like that. Misha, that's a question that I want to ask you. I was talking to a female friend of mine where at least she was over, and I had my candles and shit going. I like my shit to smell nice. It just is what it is. She said men that like have candles and things, among other things, but candles because we were talking about me and what I had. She's like, that's a red flag, and I was like, why? She said because it's not the candle itself, but like, where did you get the candle from? Like, more than likely, somebody gave you the candle. I was like, even if that's the case, she was like, well, that's just a sign of another woman being in your house. So if you are pursuing something with that individual, you showing that you this, that, and the third. I was like, well, did nobody give me this candle? I wouldn't bought my candle myself because I don't stay too far from a Bath and Body Works. And she was like, well, with that being said, how many other men was in there? I said, good point. I guess good point because I was the only man in there. But I'm sure I'm not the only dude that like for his space to smell good. Man, shout out to Prime. Where Prime at? Because I can see Prime knowing some rare scents like, oh, nigga, you got to get that Arabian candle. Nigga, them bitches illuminate and radiate at the same time. Say candles are top for you. That's what's up. But yeah, I want y'all. If you for the females, y'all pull up because I want y'all perspective on that. Like, is that a red flag? Oh, so but I probably don't remember. I probably was drinking then. Candles, Bath and Body Works. They definitely do sell men lotion. I used to get their little hand sanitizer joints all the time. Yeah, for sure. Like Chalupa, you damn sure right. So you go in the back. Well, I ordered this online just because they say that like say the manly scents, they kind of sell out fast. I'll show y'all the other scent that I got. Now I will tell y'all it hits a little different being a whole nigga out here walking out with a bath and body work bag, but it is what it is. Like, you try me, you want to. Oh, this is the other one. Like, this mahogany joint. That's a great man scent for your home. So yeah, But normally they cost like $24, and I have paid $24 time countless times. But when I got the little text say, "Oh, these drinks on sale for today and today only," shit, I went on there and ordered them bitches immediately. Me just say, she she a red flag. Shit, don't bring your past traumas this way. Yeah, I agree. That way and continue to heal. You said go that way and continue to heal. Now I feel you. You said cold as shit outside. Yeah, nah, that's why I'm in here kicking it with y'all, Mike. You know what I mean? That's a fact. Shout out to my good brother, Worldwide Navi. Man, shout out to you, man. I was watching one of your videos. I think it was yesterday, man. Nah, ain't nothing wrong. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. We got to make it okay to goddamn it. Everything is sassy compared to some people and shit like that. Like, nigga, your house smell like a fucking locker room, nigga. Like corn chips and shit. Like you don't even wash your feet, and you want to talk about how men going in Bath and Body Works is not men. Like, come on, bro. Having your house smell like goddamn it, a slave ship is not manly neither, in my opinion. But no, I feel you, Mike. Unsolved trauma, I refuse to tax away. Airport. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But that just is what it is. I think people, in my opinion, they look for more reasons to dislike a person than to like a person. Well, if I'm being honest, that's how I am with relationships with women. I don't look to qualify you. I look to disqualify you. So there's that. My bad. I'm lighting my candles. Little 3-wick joint. Is that, hey, for the women that's in the chat, is that a good gift to give a woman, candles? POV, what's up, brother? I was just talking about you, man. I was telling them that you pull up and talk about how Cuba was and things of that nature. Like, how did you enjoy Cuba? And we telling them to stay away, man. Like, Cuba's terrible, bro. Like, it's not for y'all. You know what I mean? You remember the scene in Scarface when Scarface, goddamn it, first linked up with his sister, and he went back, got in the car with his homeboy, and he was like, "She's beautiful." He's like, "Hey, she's not for you." That's how I feel about some places, man. It's not for you, man. It's not for everybody. So yeah. Yeah, shout out to Mike. yeah, for sure, for sure. And them be the same ones that call themselves a baddie. I'm sorry, but baddie ain't. It's not all looks. If you got that fishy odor, I think that disqualifies you from being a baddie. You have a bad smell, but that don't make you a baddie in my opinion. But there's that. POV, you want to pull up, man? Because I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm sure I dropped it. Oh shit, let me. Oh, K9, what it do, good brother?
What it do, Charlie? What's the deal?
Man, super. Let me take me off. Man, super villain chilling, man. How you healing?
Oh man, straight like Indian hair. You feel me? Yeah, my
I
boy
heard that.
X-Ray, that's my cause. He be going up, you know what I'm saying? He got a lot of energy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He got a gang of energy, but like I say,
What's that gang energy?
it's not. It's a lot of times it's not that what that a person is yelling is like what they're yelling about. And once I sat down and got a chance to listen to him, I'm like, I don't disagree with what he was saying. You know what I mean? For the most part, I didn't disagree with how he felt. You know, because like I say, if you got kids, man, you understand the person that'll say some shit like that, like, well, 18 is legal. Like, nah, bro, you a weirdo, man. You a fucking weirdo. Like, my daughter from 17 to 18 was the same fucking person. You know what I mean? POV, what it do, good brother?
What's going on?
Man, super villain chilling, man. I see you.
It's been a while. What up, K9?
What up? Salute.
What's up?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I forgot y'all do know each other because you be over there on T Wheel trying to
I
do
don't
it.
I don't think he knows me much. I watch him more. I don't know. I don't think
Oh,
he
Nah,
okay.
but
knows
I
me too
see
much.
I seen you around though, man. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay. All
I
right.
seen you.
Yeah.
I'm aware of who you are. Yeah, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thanks. Thank you.
Dude, I haven't called T Will in a while. He usually come across my algorithm and stuff. Is he still well, it's cold as shit, so I'm
Yeah,
sure.
it's cold. I think the cold might have
Yeah.
stopped him. Yeah, but he's still
Right.
doing his steps. He's doing his thing. You know, he just stepped away for a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, you know how it is, man. Sometimes you got to take a time out. He probably needs to work on some stuff in his personal life,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's cold, so he can't really do the walk and talk, and you know what I mean.
Yeah,
But
for
yeah,
sure.
he still be around though, like you know what I mean. He still watch, but
yeah,
he just kind of took a break real quick.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I feel that because like I say, I did my little marathon and that really gave me a new respect for not just YouTubers but content creators, man, because it really is not as simple as it seems. A lot of times, a lot of people, at
yeah,
least I felt like it was just point and shoot, and it's not as simple, man. It's definitely
yeah,
not as simple. So nah, shout out to the brothers that with the consistency, like POV and K9. You know what I mean? In fact, you guys are more or less motivational for me because I see you guys study putting up videos and stuff like that. Like I got
hmm
into it, so I've
Nah,
been
K now
considering
does
doing
his thing. He does his thing.
yeah, for
I
sure, for sure.
appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Now, hey, what did Kobe say? The Mamba mentality.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, that's a
An
fact.
illusion about how about when it comes to success, because success is not chasing anyone down. You got to seduce or chase it down. You know what I mean? And so if you're not
Mhm.
putting up shots, you can't complain about not making shots. You know what I mean? About putting points up on
That's
the board when you're not taking shots.
that's a
Yep.
fact. That's a bar right there, bro. You can't complain about not making any shots if you ain't taking any shots, man. Okay, not. Hey,
Right.
listen. I'm saying it here. If y'all hear me say that be again, I picked it up from K9, bro. That's a, that's a fact, man. I mean, because the truth is the truth, man. And I'll tell you something. An old head, where I picked up from an old head, he used to always say, "The truth don't need no yes, man." So,
Right, man. Outside of my life, what yesterday when we was talking about whatever we was talking about was like it'd be crazy because the devil tell you yes fast all the time, right? But so he give it to you, he take it away fast. Come fast, go. But see, God say no all the time. But when he finally say yes, it's sustainable. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? So a lot of people don't have patience. But when I say patience, that's standing around waiting for a handout. You know what I'm saying? Like patience on, like a lot of dudes they might put up some videos or do a couple lives and it's not getting the sponsor numbers they want right off the rip and they give up before it starts to work. Before it
yeah,
could even work, you didn't already gave up, man. Like, since I've been doing my thing, I have people that didn't like me. Now they like me and rock with me tough. I have people that did like me. Maybe they don't really rock with me that much no more. This thing is like the stock market. It's up and down. But one
yeah.
thing, if your worth ethic's there, that's what's always gonna reign supreme. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. I agree 100%. You know what I mean? In fact, you brought up something from, and I don't even know where it's at. In fact, I'm not even sure it's in there, but somebody told me like it's a part of a passage in the Bible, at least it translates to that. All work works. It's either working for you or it's working on you, but all work works, man. Put in that work, and you will see some type of growth. My thing is this K9 in POV. Um, who said that? I forgot who said it, but they was like, man, if you start at one and you get to 100, you're gonna be a completely different whatever you are by the time you get to 100. If you are a content creator, but if you start with one video, by the time you get to 100 videos, you're gonna be to learn so much, and you're gonna be to grow so much between that 1 and 100 to where the leaps and bounds are going to be tremendously different between from now and then. So that's my mindset.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the topic for today?
It's right now is a good time to travel for black men with everything
Yes.
going on in the travel space.
Yes.
You think
Especially
so?
where you at.
Well, outside of the weather, just because.
I wasn't talking about the weather.
Oh yeah, as far as that, yeah. No, here's the thing. People think that like say this, that, and the third, but man, listen, if they done shot a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white lady, do
hmm
you think I'm finna go out there and get me some? They finna? Oh no, not him. Nah, nah. And
I say stay out of it.
that's
Um,
what I'm doing. I'm here kicking it with y'all.
all
Shit.
right, all right. No, but it's I think it's a great time to travel. Um, a lot of people told me that especially here in Miami, I deal with a lot of Cubans. I work around Cubans. They all told me don't go. It's not good. Stop supporting the Cuban government, all that stuff. Um, my family told me no, don't go. Americans aren't allowed there, all that other stuff. And they tell you no, 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 you
Allowed
can't do
where?
this. Cuba, Cuba.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just got back from Cuba a couple days ago. K9.
yeah.
Yeah.
How was it? Did you like
It
it?
was great. It was wonderful. I had a great
I
time.
heard
I did a
they
lot of stuff.
internet don't work there that good. Is that true?
Yeah, the internet is a little slow. I couldn't go live there. I mean, my phone worked, but you couldn't go live, and it was a little slower. But if you're enjoying your time outside of create, the reason I needed my phone was content creating. But take that away, you don't need your phone. I mean,
Mhm.
here and there, but you don't really need it that much. Not many people are on their phones like they do here in the U.S. So, you could eat for cheap. Um, you can have a $3 meal or you can have $130 meal. Ryan will attest to that. um, you can you can enjoy stuff. You can go to museums. You can go different places. I did a lot of things when I was there. So it's just not about girls. I know when we go to these places, it's clapping cheeks and doing all that stuff. But I like to do other things, just not that. So I did a lot of things. So I'm happy. I enjoyed my trip. There's some things I missed, but I'm doubling back. So I'm
Oh,
happy about
we got to chop it up on the double back, man. Y'all made it look so good. Well, no, it was terrible, man. I seen like, bro,
that.
it was terrible out there, bro. Y'all was shit. I seen Ryan. He looked like he was hungry, man. Like I seen you, man. Y'all was. Didn't
Oh
you almost
man.
get into a fight with somebody, man? It was crazy out there, man. It was
No,
crazy.
man, I know, but I can't gatekeep, man. It was a beautiful experience. The girls treated me well. I think it's the best experience I had, like women, how I'm being treated. So
Oh,
it was
word.
great. Yeah.
See, listen, y'all go ahead and set y'all clocks because niggas finna fuck it up now. It's over. You brung up the girls. It was all cool. You talking about museums and cars and stuff, but you brung up the girls. It's a wrap. Niggas
They're not
booking
gonna come.
it.
There's no McDonald's. There's no Taco Bell. Internet slow. They're
Yes.
not gonna like that. You know what I'm saying? The power might go out.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard that. I think Ryan said that his problem because I watched both of you guys' video. Hey, speaking of that, bro, dope song, man. Listen, you
Yeah.
need to be a professional AI songwriter or some shit, man. Because listen, that song was dope as hell.
Yeah, I needed one that spoke my emotions, how I
And
felt
then make
going
it right
there.
right here.
So
We're
I
going to
made that
Steady
one.
Brothers, right? Should we get some
Yeah, for
Yeah.
water?
sure, for sure.
Make it right here.
Let me ask you this:
Go straight.
when
Go
you
ahead. Go ahead. Because you're not paying attention.
when you say Ryan paid $130 for, do you think that was the real price of the meal, or they just juiced him up because he was a foreigner?
I believe we got scammed.
No,
But
you definitely got scammed. It only
yeah.
makes sense because how can that be a common thing in a place to where they say the common income is $30 a month?
Yeah. I'm gonna make a video explaining it, but yeah. I'm gonna show you all the tricks they use to
That's
get us.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we definitely gotta dive into that. But
Yeah.
K, now what's your thought? You think right now is a good time for black men to be traveling with everything that's going on, far as the way that they looking like the world is looking at black men that travel?
You talking to me or to POV?
You. That was a question for you.
Yeah, I think, man, as long as you got your money right, yeah, man, it's a great time to travel, right? Now, it may not be a great time to travel in every place. For example, I had a trip I wanted to go to Colombia, and I think I'm probably about to switch my plans and not go there just yet because more so all the stuff Donald Trump got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm probably not really trying to go over there in Brazil right now. But those are spot. My next trip was supposed to be to Colombia. But unfortunately, I know I'm gonna get ragged on when I say this. My next trip's probably gonna. Cause I've been to Thailand too, but I'm probably gonna go to the DR. My dude's like, man, don't go to the DR. I love going to the Dominican Republic, man. They treat you well. They got good food. It isn't like a lot of stuff to do there. It is a lot of stuff to do in Thailand, but
Yeah,
um,
DR is my favorite spot. So,
No,
uh,
I was gonna get to that. I was gonna get to that. Let me ask you
yeah,
this: why you feel like you're gonna get ragged on?
because people always try to shit on DR. They try
Oh
to.
no, this is a DR community. You know what I mean? A lot of us actually linked up in the
yeah,
DR. We linked up because of the DR.
Oh,
yeah,
And
okay.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well, shit. Maybe y'all won't. On my panel, and my where I be at, they be, come on, man, go somewhere else, man. Why you want to go there? People like to talk shit about the DR, but
Why?
I
What's that
personally
complaint?
enjoy it, huh?
What is that complaint about the DR?
It's almost like a lot of people, that's they first start their traveling, and people
Hmm.
like to go there, and once they go there, and dudes go somewhere else, they start acting bad and bougie, acting like DR not good enough no more. I went to DR. I went to Thailand. Thailand was definitely a lot more stuff to do, and it was honestly, it's kind of like better than the DR in a lot of ways, but the DR is just something special about the DR though, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a fact. We
Yep,
all say that. We
yep,
all say that. It's just
yeah.
something. It's just something about the DR. Like I've been to Brazil, and it's something about the DR, man, to where it just feel like home. Like I say, it feel like grandma house. You know what I mean? To where
Yeah.
you go in there, she got the plastic furniture. She got the plastic on the furniture and shit like that. And she not gonna run the air conditioning in the middle of the day, but it's homely here. We could get a
Yeah.
good meal and feel safe. So no, I feel you, man. I feel you. I love the DR. In fact, me and a couple of brothers are considering looking at some property in the DR.
Okay.
Right. And somebody asked me too on my show recently. It was actually X-Ray. He was like, name the top five. I think he said top five YouTubers you watch. I said they may not be the top five YouTubers, but the people that I do watch, you was one of the people that I named. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I appreciate you,
Because
man.
I don't always watch the most popular YouTubers at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I watch, I watch up and coming talent. I watch a lot of different people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you was definitely one of the people I named. Because sometimes I like taking a break from all the shenanigans. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm not gonna act like I don't enjoy it at all. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I'll be needing a break. And I was like, I said, man, I found Charlie Chan. Nobody know about this guy. He's dope. Somebody followed me over here. I was like, oh my goodness, man. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to give me a hard time. You remember Charlie?
Oh yeah, yeah. I seen that. I was like, damn. Yeah, yeah. It seemed like it's something personal with them for sure, for sure.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a female, and it's crazy. She kind of slide back on my over to my situation. Like nothing ever happened, and I blocked her. I was like, don't ever. I kept it cool in your shit, but I was like, don't ever play me like that. You know, man, you doing too much.
Yeah.
And K9, truthfully, when you're not mad or going after anybody, and the way you talk, the way you speak and everything, like with your like I don't know how to say it, but you speak like level headed, and
Yeah,
you
for
have
sure.
some intelligent things to say. But when you get mad, you you go off. But I don't like that part of you. But I just wanted you to know that, like you say some real shit a lot of times. So I always like
Yeah.
watching you. But then when you get mad, there's no stopping you after that.
Yeah,
So
you know what's crazy? I came in trying to be cool, right? And so the thing is, when people see me go big on people,
yeah,
it's like I'll be trying to be cool, but if I realize I'm dealing with someone that don't speak that language, I gotta speak the language they understand.
That's a
They
yeah,
only
fact.
understand assholes, so that's the language I gotta speak
Mhm.
to them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's a fact.
yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a fact. No, what I was gonna say, the one with you and your boy X-Ray on there, it's almost like he was your anger translator. You know what I mean? You was keeping it cool and calm, and when you would say something, he would just reiterate it in a very like say aggressive type of way, which is I think y'all was a dope duo. You know what I mean? But I fucks with you in your content because like say you the way that you are, you kind of got that West Coast laid back feel to you. You know what I mean? Like shit, I'm just kicking it, man. You want to kick it, come kick it. If not, though. You know what I mean? Like that's
Nah,
why.
but POV, he probably gonna say, Charlie, you ain't seen K9 yet. See, but since you became aware of me, I done chilled out. 'Cause I was going bigger than X-Ray. You think X-Ray was something? But the thing was, is like when we do the show, we can't have two dudes that's like overly energetic. Like so,
Yeah,
Hmm.
I feel like my personality, I got a wide range in personality. So it's almost like good cop, bad cop. I let him do his thing, and I know how to be chill too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
So, and I never want to be like checking. Like I didn't really realize that a lot of dudes were becoming fearful of me, like intimidated. Like, and that was never my goal, man. I love brothers, man. I come. You seen the first day I hung out with you. I didn't even shout my channel or nothing. I just
yeah. You just pulled
start
up and
telling.
kicked
I
it.
start
Yeah.
and I start telling you tips and tricks and how to do this, how to do that. I got nothing but love for brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Okay,
you know
now
what I'm
you
saying?
you made a you made a dude crash his car and go the other way, miles away. Just want
Nah,
you to know that.
you talking about figuratively or literally?
Literally, the dude ran the other way, drove the other way, crashed his car, and went to another city because
Damn,
K9 was looking for him. I'm
damn.
not gonna mention his name, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean that happened. And here's the thing, like say, this is something that I actually wanted to do a video about, things that I'm learning as far as being on YouTube and things like that. Just because, man, you're gonna run into a lot of different personalities, a lot of different type of
Yeah.
people. Some people to where they're just gonna hate you for no reason. Just like say with shout out to Ronin Travelers, man, he pull up and like say he dope and he got a lot of information and things of that nature. Like he like a treasure trove of knowledge. But like say you like when he pull up, like it has so many people that be in the chat, they just be saying weirdo stuff, man. There was one dude to where he was quoting Bible verses. I was like, I don't think I could block Jesus. You know what I mean? Like he quoted Matthew's 18, like walk with the Lord and he shall give you light or something. I was like, damn, like okay. I get it. That's what's up, but that's not really what I'm trying to do. But all right, bless the chat, dude. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying that to say it's a lot of different personalities that you gotta kind of maintain on the internet. And sometimes you do have to show a nigga, bro. I'm not the nigga to be played with, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just like that. But that's just like with the Jay Rello situation. People tell me to this day, "Oh, bro, conned you." Like, how did he con me? And what for? You know what I mean? He pulled up and had a coherent conversation. So it's hard to
Yeah.
fight somebody that don't want to fight.
Yeah.
And that's just not what I'm about anyway. But you know what I mean? Goddamn. POV. Shout out to
What?
Yeah,
PNC.
man.
Okay.
Shout out to y'all, man. POV, Charlie Chan. Charlie Chan, see that's why I fuck with Charlie Chan. And shout out to POV, man, because I see like sometimes I get into like the messy stuff could be funny, but I adapt to like what attracted me to your platform was like you just seem like a real dude, like thorough, solid. You know what I mean? And sometimes it
What
just
up,
don't be
Mr.
enough
Peppers?
solid dudes in the space. You feel me?
Salute me, host.
Right, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
Yeah,
And you know what?
yeah.
I appreciate
I know
that.
what you're saying,
I've heard
K9.
that a couple times, man. So I definitely appreciate that, man. That's why I be trying to stay genuine. That's why I tell people like the good brother POV and Mr. Peppers, man, y'all brothers, man, have full carte blanche to hold me accountable. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
say when things happen with old dude, and I'm not gonna bring his name up. I like say I was talking to brothers in the back office, and bro was like, "Nah, fuck that, bro. If you feeling this type of way, nah, fuck it." You know what I mean? So, and I had a screen go so bad to where the brothers that I feel hold me accountable, man, I called and apologize. Like, bro, that wasn't me. That ain't the way I get down, man. And it's not even nothing that I said. It's just something to where I should have moderated better. I should have been more on my game, and I shouldn't have let it go as far as it did. So I appreciate that, man.
All right.
It's not just me, man. It's all of us, man. It's the whole goddamn it community, as far as I'm concerned. It's brothers like Prime, to where Prime laid back and he don't want to be on camera and stuff like that. But he pull up and he dropped game, man. And I
Gems.
yeah, drop gems all the time. So yeah,
Yep.
man. To me, man, like I get it. All black people's not gonna get along, and my goal is not to get along with all black people, but my goal is to link up with like-minded people and build something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I digress.
Mr. Peppers, you got to show Ryan how to smoke one of those.
Oh, I will most definitely.
All right.
You know what I mean? I had to learn. You know, a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of cigar lounges.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
man, a lot of experiences.
Oh, okay.
I have my failures.
Yeah, for sure, for
he
sure.
he
We all do.
struggled a
We
little
gotta
bit in
learn.
Cuba. He struggled a little bit in Cuba, so.
Well, no, we all got to learn. Believe it or not, I've been with people too. When they first cigar, they damn near died. I'm like, bro, you're not supposed to inhale the cigar like that, man.
Yeah.
You
No,
won't
no,
die,
no,
man.
no. Well, a lot of people do smoke cigars for the aesthetic reasons because they look cool.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
can
saying?
see
Exactly,
that reason.
exactly. But
So
they
if you
don't know
do it
how
because
to
it look
really
cool,
go ahead.
if you do it because it look cool, you're gonna make mistakes.
That's a
Yeah.
fact. But to really enjoy a cigar, you get to understand and taste the different notes in cigars. You get
Shout
to
out Forest guys. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to Foreign Skies, man. How you doing, young brother? Man, Foreign Skies, you know you're welcome to pull up when you want to. Um,
I'm not sure
yeah,
who's doing labels out here, so I'm gonna call and turn it around.
what's that? The blue? Oh yeah. No,
You know what
they
I'm saying? They
we ain't
ain't
got
paying
that
me.
big yet, but once we get big enough, believe me, they're gonna have to pay for that promotion. But no,
Yeah.
man, for me, it's about the community. It's about the brotherhood. Like I say, I converse with brothers from this community more than I converse with people from my own family.
Facts.
Yeah.
Easy,
Yeah.
easily. You know what I mean? Like I don't have. I can't say. I won't go too far, but it's brothers in this community that call regularly and check up on me, bro. How you doing, man?
Okay.
I ain't like even shout out to POV. You know what I mean? POV, like, bro, you good? I ain't seen you in a while. You good? Like, yeah,
I saw your last video. Your last live was 4 days ago. Like, wait, where Charlie been?
right.
We kind of got accustomed to him doing it every day before
I
before
know.
the year went
I
out.
know.
Yeah,
We
So
got selfish.
we got
So
spoiled. We got spoiled.
and
you.
shout out to Mr. Peppers. Mr. Peppers shout out me when I was in Cuba. So that was cool of him
Most definitely, man.
to look out. I think he said stay safe or something like that. So yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So, Pepper. So far as the topic and things go, do you think right now is a good time for black men to travel?
Uh,
Hold on, be back.
I mean, okay, for sure. The way I look at it, man, as long as you got your passport, it's a good time to travel.
I heard that. I
You feel
heard
me?
that.
Um, you know, if we wait for there to be 100% peace around the world, we'll never travel.
Mm-hmm.
And as we see, these two gentlemen right there just went to Cuba. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
During the
They had the
funeral,
worst time
during the
of their life,
funeral.
though. They had the worst time of their life. Like, don't go to
You know
Cuba,
what I'm saying?
guys.
That was risky. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I mean, as long as you got a passport, man, and it depends on where you're going to.
Yeah.
But I mean, if the place you want to go is like under siege per se, go to a different place.
Yeah.
Don't stop you from traveling.
That's a fact. That is definitely a fact. Y'all want to hear something crazy, man? I was looking at some travel because if I'm not watching something educational, I'm watching something about traveling or I'm watching boxing. That's just my thing and stuff like that nature. But I was looking at Iceland early. I was like, you know what? Iceland look kind of dope to pull up to. You know what I mean? Like, who doing that?
Well, you know, yeah, that dude that's in office accidentally shot it out Iceland.
Oh yeah,
And I'm talking about Greenland. Yeah, so I put it on the map a little bit. People didn't know about Iceland.
yeah.
A lot of people think Iceland's cold. A lot of people think Greenland is, nice and greeny. And it's the total opposite.
Right. But, well, you know, I looked into that. Greenland kind of pulled a scam. Like that. That's why they called it that, to attract people and stuff like that. So it's a little different. I was looking into that because
Big skin.
like say it's a little myth behind it, like say Iceland and Greenland and stuff like that, which I was looking into, like did it have some validity, and it wasn't really the case. But yeah, I feel it.
Right. Hey, I would
I
have
like
went
how
to
you
I'm
feel.
back.
Russia if they didn't have all that crazy stuff going on too. You know what I mean? I would have checked out Russia. Not right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now you know what? Believe it or not, K9, it's crazy that you say that because before Russia popped off, I was thinking about Ukraine. Cause I hear, man, like the culture is beautiful over there, man. They got man, but
I
yeah,
ain't gonna hold you. I ain't in no rush. Come on, purposes. I'm in
Yeah,
no rush to go to any European countries right now.
that's a fact.
I'm waiting till
I
the
live
war
in
is
one.
over, and
Good.
I'll hit up Ukraine.
I'll be right back, G.
There's a lot of women out there that might be lonely right now, so I might swing out there.
Oh my goodness. Definitely
They're
not going to
interesting.
definitely not going to Ukraine right now. Shit.
No, not right now. I'll go to both of them, Russia and Ukraine. Stay high. How was the Cuba trip? The Cuba trip was great. I'm trying to double back, man. There's a lot of things I wanted to do. I didn't accomplish, but I'm gonna go back and do it. Definitely.
Is Cuba like a clean or more rundown type of place, or how is it? You know what I mean?
It's like I mean, if you're in the city part where the main action is, yes, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna have trash on the streets. You're gonna have a lot of stray dogs, so you gotta watch for dog shit. But you know, you're gonna have some good things. You're gonna have a lot of dancing. You're gonna have a lot of music. I actually stayed in two locations. I stayed in the city, and then I also stayed outside the city in like the suburbs area. The suburb area is nice. It's quiet. No people around. It's safer. It's newer built. So you have both of the. It's like a regular city, I guess you would say.
So
It's just
how do they act towards Americans?
wonderful. Um,
Opportunity, man. Opportunity that.
I mean, if you're in the city part, you know you're gonna have your beggars, your people who ask you for money. But other than that, if you mess with a tourist, you get 5 years in prison. So a lot of us
what?
don't mess with us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They
I
do
like
something
that.
to us. Okay.
I like that. We
So
can't
they don't
keep
mess
bigging
with
it
us.
up though. We can't keep bigging it up. Well, I get that you feel
I
like
know,
you
I
don't
know, I
want to
know.
gatekeep. You feel like you don't want to gatekeep, but sometimes, man, we gotta protect the wild. Well, I don't want to say wildlife because that's gonna sound insensitive. But I'm just gonna say like sometimes we just gotta protect the people
Yeah, I see
because
what you mean. I see
once
what you
people
mean.
start going out there, man, it's gonna be ah, like brothers like I say this thing of ours I'm cool with, like say I'm behind that because everybody we're not going out there to take advantage and I seen shout out to POV was out there passing out candy looking out on the kids. Go check out his video because you'll see it. Bro is literally out there putting in work, man, but a lot of
Um,
people they just want to go and take away from the society and not
I don't know if we got video of when we were passing out candy and the kids started chasing us. Me, Ryan, and my tour guide.
okay.
So it was a little crazy. So but my camera was all the way in the air because I was like scared of the kids. But it was a little crazy. Every time you pass out candy, you got like 10 of them running up to you. So
Yeah, I could believe it.
yeah, but we
Hey,
passed
Uh,
out
does
candy, we passed out medicine, we passed out a lot of different things we passed out to people. So
that's what's
a
up.
lot of big help. Ryan passed out a lot of things. He gave out money and different things.
I seen I think
Yeah.
Hey, let me get this out of the way. Shout out to my good brother Ryan. He said, "Oh snap! I didn't know you was live." Salute to the brothers.
okay, switch over
Salute to
to
the panel. Salute to the chat.
salute
Salute to
to
you, Ryan. Shout out to Chalupe and things of that nature. But what I will say, what was funny, y'all go back and look at Ryan's video. It was a dude on there that's like he was vertically challenged. And
Yeah, I saw that.
for some reason, when he came up to Ryan said, "What's up?"
Hey, good. We good.
I said,
What up,
"Damn,
Misha?
that's some bullshit." Shout
Yeah.
out to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncle Rico. Shout out to Misha. How y'all feeling?
You know, we just over here drinking, waiting for the snow to come down. We're supposed to get 12 inches, so we just all in the house chilling.
Hey, with that being said, man, I feel like fuck meteorologists, man. They need to make up their mind because they was all over. You could get 1 inch or you could get 12 inches. Like, nigga, that's a whole difference.
I was giving out 12 inches in Cuba. I want y'all to know that.
Heard that.
But Charlie, where you at though, Charlie? Aren't you south? Like in Charlie, you like in Mississippi, right?
No, that's where I'm from. I'm from
Oh, okay.
Mississippi, but as we speak currently, I'm in Minnesota.
Oh shit. Okay, so you because I agree to say Mississippi, they may not get much, but up north, but you know that you in Minnesota, so I ain't gonna need to tell you nothing.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Even if Mississippi, they may not get much, but if they get any, they gonna go crazy. They not used to that.
Right.
They don't have the infrastructure for that. Shout out to my good brother Malik. I want y'all to know I got beef with Malik. It's all YouTube. Because me and Malik is gonna do a race to 1,000. Who can get to 1,000 subscribers first, man? So shout out to Malik, man. Like,
well, Charlie, I know you was beating your chest about the snow. I hope you ain't beating your chest out there messing with ice.
No, sir. No,
okay,
sir.
there you go.
No, sir. No, they're gonna fight. They gotta fight that one on their own.
Yeah, no,
they're not playing.
Listen, the much protesting I'm doing, I'm punching the air like Trey did on Boys in the Hood. I'm in my house.
When they start shooting white people, game over.
Yeah, it's a wrap for me. I'm a nabby-headed Negro from Mississippi. I know they ain't gonna, man. They gonna shoot me and go to lunch. They ain't gonna even fill out the paperwork right away. I ain't know. Hell no. You ain't gotta worry about that. I'm in here kicking it with y'all.
Right. Glad to hear
I got my alibi.
For real. Like my protesting days is over anyway, man.
Who's that? I recognize his voice.
That's well, you know, he came in the back office a lot of times. That Uncle Rico, he was in the back office a lot of times, and he done came on my panel a couple times.
Okay, I never see him on this side of the internet. So, what's up?
I'm trying to watch my language before Charlie have to check me.
Yeah,
no, I appreciate you, man. But last time they were going on.
I'm working on it. I ain't too drunk yet.
Uncle Rico,
Uncle Rico, yeah.
Oh, that's Rico.
Yes,
yeah.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Uncle Rico, one of my favorite people to watch on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You just gotta hold him to the truth. He be lying a little bit, so you gotta hold him.
I don't lie no worse than nobody else in the space.
That's true. That's true. I'll give you that.
We know it's some whoppers being told in this space.
Yeah.
No, that's a fact. That is a fact. Now, Uncle Rico, I do got a question for you, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. Anything.
I don't know if you caught the end of my last live, but is a brother pulled up and he was like, I'm one of the brothers that got their channel took, and we was asking him why do he think his channel and things that got took. He said, I got one word for y'all. He said Rico, which was the indicate that you were the reason.
Carlos Red?
Who
was it? Carlos Red?
Yep.
Ain't nobody get that Negro channel took. That Negro channel was dead and sorry and pathetic anyway. I wouldn't tell as much as smoke as I've had for Passport Bros. I ain't never a day in my life snitched on none of them. I call them out. I like them being around in the space so I can call them out directly. I'm disappointed because Carlos was easy to punch down on. Easy. He was low hanging. He feels like it, but no, I didn't. I told him I was surprised that they took his channel because his channel was the last one I thought they would have took. It's boring, but he's a Passport no defender, and I just told him I'm laughing that it's gone, but I didn't have nothing to do with it.
But what did they do? What did he do that was so bad that YouTube had to take his channel? Because before it, don't they warn you a couple times?
They can, but if you violate terms of service, almost all of us violate terms of service.
Yeah.
That terms of service, that long fine print that nobody reads, and they can violate any of us. He just got caught up. I don't think he did anything. He would always.
When you say terms of service, what are you referring to, Rico? Like as far as pertaining to him?
Well, I don't know. I'm saying when you sign up for any app, there's a thing called terms of service. That's that long, and we just drag to the bottom and accept. And nobody ever reads. And it has things in there about what you can say. You know, you can threaten somebody. Oh, smack you. You know, it's like threats of violence, you know, language, sexuality. It's so much stuff that we just consider normal stuff, but they code it in there. Companies do it to protect themselves. So when they do kick you off, you can't come back and, I'm going to sue you. No, you agreed to it.
You agreed to it. Yep.
It's the same thing when you go to your job. I do the same thing. I start a new job and they give you that big ass handbook. and they tell you got to sign this paperwork to get the job. We don't read it. So when they fire your ass, you can't complain. They're protected.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's where they bury that stuff in. I have no idea what the terms of service are. But I guarantee you, if you take the time to sit down and say, I'm going to start a new channel and read through it, you're going to see all kinds of stuff. And it's like, what's the point in having a channel?
Yeah.
But they don't
what
enforce it
trips me
until
out
one.
though, some dudes they do give, well, it kind of depends, but some dudes have gotten warnings and some
Right.
dudes didn't get no warning. They just took their
Mhm.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you just never know how YouTube is going, how they're going to carry
Yeah.
it with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're
And that's a
moody.
good
So,
point.
yeah, they're moody. So you just don't know. But all I'm saying is they can enforce it on anybody. They don't always choose to unless for what the Floyd stuff happened. So obviously Brazil got hot, the travel space is hot, and it's stuff that they could have done even before Floyd, but now they're definitely doing it. So
Oh yeah,
you
they
see,
cracking down for
right,
sure. They for sure
and
cracking down.
what you do is you see a whole lot of people cleaning up their shit, right?
Hmm.
Including me.
Okay,
Including me.
Yeah.
so in other words, that's telling you knew what you were doing, because other than that, they still be doing it, but
But I'm gonna tell you this, Rico. My channel
Mhm.
was never really crazy like that. Like I always, when I do have the ladies on, I put them on in the most respectful way. They hit me up a little bit because I was using like copyrighted music. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And people probably was like, some people didn't really like me or something. Maybe they reported my channel a little bit,
Hmm.
but I really don't use a lot of YouTubers' content a lot,
Hmm.
so that wasn't it. I don't think at that point I had anybody's on there, but
Right.
I would use music and stuff. So, but they
Hmm.
didn't take my channel, thank God. But yeah, man,
Right.
gotta be careful.
They could get you, like you said, for music, using too many clips. People do movie reviews. The movie companies, people are very touchy about their intellectual property. They're like, hey, I made this intellectual property,
Right.
and they don't want anybody to make money off of it but themselves. So, like I said, those terms of services is a long ass list, and nobody's read it. They none of y'all gonna lie and tell me you read it because you just didn't. That's a lie.
No,
We know we didn't. So it's just there.
no, that's a fact. That's a fact. But I mean, and even with that being said, like you got to understand that we are in the house of YouTube. I'm pretty sure those terms of service come down to like we could just terminate you because we want to.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Right.
what
That's
I mean?
No
pretty much
warning
all
necessary.
it probably says. All it says is just it's probably gonna be so vague that you wouldn't even understand what it's saying.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they can come into any clause and take you down. So
Yeah, they're
Anything.
not stupid. They're not stupid.
Yeah. So yeah, no, you're right. It's a. Come on, YouTube is Google, and Google is a multi-billion-dollar company, man. Like they not new to this.
They didn't get rich
So
on accident.
And
right.
it's
So
crazy too. I was watching some stuff recently, right? I didn't know Don King was once upon a time working for Michael Jackson, right? And they said that Michael Jackson was upset with Don King because he got him, $1 million, however many millions it was for, with Pepsi, right? But Quaker Oats wanted to do a deal with Mike, and it was for way more and way more favorable than Mike. And Mike was going to try to do both, but when Don King did the deal for him, and fine print it said it was an exclusive deal. He couldn't do nothing with nobody but Pepsi. And
mm,
Michael Jackson was hot. You feel me? And he stopped
Yeah.
working with Don King over that because he was like, it was a crappy deal. And then you know what happened? He ended up getting his hair caught on fire and gave the money away to charity anyway to distance himself between
oh
Pepsi. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Oh
mm,
wow. Damn.
a little American history.
Yeah.
That's crazy, yeah. So
Yeah,
that
I
was
didn't know that.
before that was before the Paul McCarthy, him and Paul McCarthy beef then, right?
Well, if it's before when he was burning his hair, yeah.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Because it seemed like I'm only saying that because it seemed like when that happened, if you know why they was beefing, which I'm sure like a lot of people on the panel do, like he seemed like Michael Jackson had became an astute businessman by that point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. He real good on his business, man. And I've been
Right.
trying to brush up on mines, Charlie, because like I said, man, when they cause they demonetized my channel, Charlie, right?
Yeah.
So
Damn.
Yeah, but I get it back in March. All I had to do is clean up, take the music stuff out. But
Okay.
for me, it was like the best thing could have happened because like my platform has gotten way better, way more views, more subscribers, just better all together because I was getting so frustrated. POV could attest to this. I was getting so irritated with dudes that I was getting distracted, put my effort in like YouTube beefs and all that silly shit. Now it's like I'm back on my A game, and I have people ask me, because remember you brought up gatekeeping earlier. They like, damn, Kenan, how you be making these videos? What do you use to edit? What do you use this and that? And my thing is like, bro, if you ask me, I gave a little bit of game, and then when I gave the game, one of the dudes, I'm cool with him, but he was like, Kenan, you gatekeeping. We gotta see what is gatekeeping, bro. It's like if you ask me something publicly instead of saying, yo, let me get your Instagram, I'll reach out to you, da 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 da. I got a lot of people that don't like me, don't care for me. Why would I help them just
That's a
take
fact.
all the
I see
answers
what
off
you
my
mean.
test that I've been working hard to figure out and just give you the answers and you don't even like me? So if we got a relationship and you reach out, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let me hit, and then, like that. Yeah, but you just ask me in front of everybody all my business. I'm not at liberty to I'll just tell you what I want to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
I'll
Yeah,
fact.
that's a
point you in the right
back office
direction,
conversation.
but shit, you know what I mean? Sometimes people got to know how to hit you up privately sometimes, you know what I mean? About some shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I feel that, K9. Well, my rebuttal to that would be like, bro, if you went the long way and you learned what you learned, man, you're not obligated to show anybody anything, man. And if you do, it's strictly just because you want to. Like, say, over here on my channel, it'll be some things to where I'd be like, no, I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about it in the debate. They're like, oh, here go niggas with the gatekeeping. But when I'm
Yeah.
sharing shit, niggas be like, oh, don't listen to this. You need to do this. Like, nigga, you will never be able to satisfy everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm only building with the people that want to build with me. I'm not giving things that I have worked hard to learn just out on the internet for free because guess what? Attention go where money goes. So people are not going to respect it as much if you just giving it away free anyway. It's brothers that I speak to in the back office to where they acquiring about it and stuff like that. And then I don't mind sharing it because I know they got my best interest in mind and I do, and I have their
Mm-hmm.
best interest in mind.
But
So
let me
it's
ask you this, Charlie, and this is
yes,
what
sir.
I tell people who like I don't have a channel, don't want one. I like to support people, try to help them grow their channel. People that I like their message, I like the things they're saying, then I try to support it. Like I see you over here, I'm like, hey, let me go over here and just try to, lend my voice to this brother's channel because he's got a good channel. Period. I don't want anything, I don't want no shine. I just, and POV know that when I help my
Yeah.
friends Dominican route, I'm like, no, I just want to help you grow because I like your message. I don't
Shout
do
out to me.
hobby. So, but
Yeah,
my
that's what's
thing
up.
is, I ask people, you have to look at yourself because YouTube is a double-edged sword. So when you talk about growth, let's think about it. The bigger channels and the most popular channels tend to be the ones that's the most controversy sell. So
Yeah.
everybody wants a meteoric rise. They want to blow up. Whether and even outside the travel space, whether it's the fresh and fit. Right now, we're looking at the mess that's going on with the Anton Daniels. It's
Mm-hmm.
like these guys blew up not because they were being good guys and they were giving regular information. They were saying some very controversial things. They were just like being as provocative as they could be. Same way like the guys in the travel space. They pushed it with sex and women.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anton and Fresh and Fit, they had the OnlyFans models and all that stuff. But then you get to the point where all of a sudden you become big and now you're in the spotlight of YouTube. Now those terms of services become more stricter because now you have a bigger audience, bigger complaint, you
Yeah.
have a bigger reach. But when you're smaller, all the little provocative things you say, no one cares. People don't even hear you. You're small.
Right.
When you get big, everybody hears it. So when Anton Daniels starts saying this anti-black stuff, shit on reparations and blah, 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 now you done got whole, demographics that's kind of pissed off at about you.
Yeah.
People do start a letter writing campaign to YouTube. Matter of fact, if you want to know, even women have dealt with it because Cynthia G got booted off of YouTube. People
Yep.
like to think it's just men. I'm like, no, they've gotten women up. She was huge. They ran her ass up out of here. Tommy Sotomayor, remember him?
What's
Yeah,
that one dude? The one master teacher. I seen
One,
this dude, right?
right,
Skylar.
He start, yeah, he's Skylar. He started like doing in reverse what they do to us. How they like bash guys that travel to,
Oh
cheat
yeah,
the
I seen
ladies.
that. Yeah,
And he started doing that, and shortly after that, his shit was down. I said,
yeah.
"Oh, that's a cold
Oh wow.
game right there."
no, that was definitely cool because he was doing it to. I seen that K9 where he was talking about like he was show how the white lady she was talking about how the culture is
Hmm.
there and just like being free with your love and stuff like that. He said, see, another passport, ex tourist and things of that nature. And
Hmm.
I feel what
Yeah, I was
K9 is.
wondering why his channel got taken because I don't
Because
remember
all of the
seeing
other
him doing
stuff,
anything
K9,
crazy.
K9, I mean not K9, but Skyler wasn't even that vulgar. If you
Yeah,
ask me.
I don't remember him being like
Look,
that.
Yeah, but he started attacking them white women, bro, and they
Oh,
got him through
Right.
there.
but Skylar
damn.
wasn't vulgar, but Skylar
I'll be
pushed
right back.
play heavy.
Sure.
He
Okay.
pushed pay for play like crazy.
Oh,
Skylar, remember, Skylar was Brazil's #1 sugar daddy. He talked about all the sugar babies. He talked about prices. He wasn't visually vulgar, but
hmm.
audio, he laid out the whole playbook to go down to Brazil and to get with hookers and how
But
easy it
he
was.
still always talked in a roundabout way, though. He
Yeah.
wasn't just.
And
He
not
was
just that,
pretty
like say
straightforward though.
Misha brought
It
up
was that kind of stuff.
Misha brought up a good point because Roberto's world is way like if Skylar is a 1, Roberto world is like a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Like bro go crazy. He still got his channel. But once again, like everybody was saying,
Yeah.
once he started talking about them white girls, they got him on up out of there.
But for Roberto, is it just a matter of time though? I think.
Yeah, because that's another thing. Just because dudes ain't got through there
Yeah.
yet, don't mean they not gonna get it. You know what I mean?
But
They
you
ain't
would
got
think,
you till they got
I mean,
you.
that's fair. That's actually fair. But you would think they would start with the most vulgar people, the people that's almost selling out. If anybody got a defense for Jamo, I would say you're being disingenuous because he's literally pushing only screwdrivers on a platform to where they don't like that. You know what I mean? So that's understandable. But to get Skylar and don't get like other people like Roberto's world or it's other people that I don't want to just name just because it is what it is. But I think it's a lot of people like way worse than Skylar out there. So there's it though. But like you said, he was talking about, P for P, you know what I mean? And there's that.
But people fail to realize though, and I think that's part of the problem because we explained it on a stream I did before. What Skylar did and what Austin did was actually a violation of Brazilian law. What they did was promotion of sex prostitution. They literally in Brazil as a written law, and I can pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up and send it to you one day, Charlie, so you can pull it up because I think people go to these other countries and their mind frame is always it's not a violation of the law in the U.S. And I'm like, but you're not in the U.S. You're in Brazil. You're in the DR. Giamo, he produced, let's face it, pornography in the DR. That's what he was doing. I believe that that's illegal in the Dominican Republic. So I would also say
I used to think that,
I'm
but
not
then,
positive.
but then there's so many DR women now with OnlyFans. So I don't. It used to be really strict, but I don't know now.
Right. I agree with you, POV. I could be wrong, but I thought someone had said either look into a little bit more. But if that is the case, I would say so. In essence, Giammo broke the law. Skylar broke the law.
Yeah.
And definitely, who was the other one they got? Skylar, Giammo. Those were the two big ones. So
and the other guy who was touching kids, he's out of there too.
Yeah, so I think maybe YouTube is going after first people who have done some sort of infraction against the law.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was surprised about Carlos Red. Even though I laughed at his channel getting took, I didn't think he did anything illegal.
Right.
But I definitely laughed at it, and I still laugh at it. But I don't think he broke the law. And I didn't have nothing to do with it. I just want to be clear about that. I had nothing to do with it, but I can laugh at it anyway.
Yeah.
No, I heard you say I was in fear for my life. he was gonna do this to me. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But I laughed at it. It was funny. I was like, "Oh Lord, they got old boring Carlos."
I don't know who that is. So
You be glad.
I wish him the best, and I hope his channel comes back.
Now he pulled up on my last live. I think that was my first time speaking to him or hearing about him and things of that nature. And he seemed a little bit like he seemed a little bit down to earth and things of that nature. Like I said, I didn't have a long time conversation with him because by that time I had been up for like 8 hours and I was trying to damn near end the live. And thanks to Misha and a couple more people from the community, I ended up going like another hour and a half. But shout out to my brother Spark Plug, man. How you doing, big bro? Hope you feeling better. But yeah, no, but like I say, that's something that I guess you probably don't care and things of that nature, but over here, man, we really care. Like say when people were saying certain things about another person to where they got certain charges, I'm like, listen, if you don't have proof to prove what you're saying, you're not welcome over here because those are serious allegations. You know what I mean? Let's not just throw around allegations just because you heard somebody else say it. If you could prove that it's been said, my guy, yell it to the rooftop. But if not, until you can prove it, I would just suggest that you don't, because anybody could say anything about anybody if that's the case.
No, I'm saying, did I do that? I'm curious. I don't think I did, but did I?
No, I'm not talking about you.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah, no, it was another brother that was over here. He was talking about something with somebody else. No, okay. I'm not referring to you, but okay. I'm saying I'm bringing you up to say like if bro saying that about you, I would probably be one to.
I mean, I think it's fair for him to believe I did. I think it's fair. I would think I did it. I just didn't. That's all I'm saying. But
and Rico, if you did do it, most likely.
Right.
And being fair, you would say, I didn't do that. I mean, like, most people are not going to come over here and say, I did that. They go like, man, I didn't do it.
But right.
So there's really no way for him to know.
I know.
Only person going to know is you.
Right. He absolutely believed. And I was like, I'm not mad at you for believing it. I would believe I did it. I'm just saying I didn't, but I am laughing at it.
Well, I'm laughing at that man's misery.
Just to I don't know if you heard K9 right. If you did it, would you come up here and say you did it?
I would.
Okay. I think he would if he's laughing at his channel getting took.
I would, because here's the thing: the way that I had been going after particular passport bros, I would have told them I reported them. That just wasn't something. I take better pleasure in having their channels up and exposing them than I do in reporting them to YouTube. I'm like, I want you to leave up all your content so we can dissect what you said and your rhetoric, like we did where one guy, I'm not even gonna name anybody, and they was always talking about how bad it was to be married. I said, but you went overseas and you had a failed marriage over there. So how's it any worse than the States? You guys, I want you to see, you have to explain to me when your rhetoric doesn't line up with your reality. Because if you tell me A, B, and C in the US, then I expect better results overseas because you told me it's better overseas, but you guys are getting the same results. So I don't want you to go nowhere. Carlos,
so Rico, what would make a content creator or YouTuber or whatever get on Rico's radar where you start going after him?
Being inauthentic and a big perpetual nonstop liar. And I'll tell you what probably gets me, K9, and I told Charlie and them this on the back channel. I get offended because here's the thing is I'm 61. But if I was 21, I would believe all the garbage that they're telling me that I hear on YouTube. Because when I was 21, I was that YN, and that stuff sounds appealing to me. It does. I'm trying to protect because there are still 21-year-old K9s out there. And the first time they come to YouTube, I want them to travel. But I don't want them to listen to the stuff that they're hearing because this stuff, is not authentic and it's not true. And I don't want to.
What part are you saying that's not authentic?
You're going to go over there and find a wife in Sasua.
Oh, okay.
You're going to find a wife in Bataya.
That's definitely not true.
You're going to find a wife in Bataya. You're going to find, come on, guys.
I never seen anybody say. I heard people say that, but like, are those people really looking, or is that just a catchy title?
If there's a 21-year-old kid and he's
I see what you're
bright-eyed,
saying.
bushy tail, he's receptive to that. He's
Mm-hmm.
receptive at 21. You're receptive to clickbait.
Yeah,
You're
true.
I
receptive
say
to
the
that.
same thing.
Now,
Yep.
but I do believe you can find love in DR. Just not
Yes,
sure.
but you got to do it. And I
Oh,
say
okay.
you have to find it the same way you have to find it in the U.S. You have to invest time.
Oh,
You
okay.
ain't gonna do it.
Facts on facts.
That's it. But they're
Okay.
not honest. You don't hear that message.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Okay.
I agree with you.
So
Yeah. Me and you are kindred spirits in that regard, because I've said that time and time again, to where if you think you're going to go down there every 90 days and stay for a weekend or even a week, and you don't even speak the language, and you think that you are you in a relationship, a committed relationship with someone, man, somebody's selling you a bag of lies, bro. They're selling you some good, some a bag of bad goods, because it's just not realistic. Like, there's at some point common sense have to come into play. And if you are a traveler, and especially if you are a man that travel, like, you got to be accountable, not just for what you do, but for what you say. What I tell brothers is this, and you go down there and be like, oh, this, that, and the third, I got this many women. No, you don't, bro. That's like me going to Avis and saying I got this many cars. I don't. Like, yeah, I could pay and rent a car, but them is not my cars. Because guess what? When it's done and the terms are done and up, they gotta go back to Avis, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those are not my cars. So I agree with that. I
and
agree with that
somebody else is
wholeheartedly.
renting, and somebody else is renting that same car you just had.
Yeah.
Now I don't know
Yeah.
if Rico
Mhm.
will agree with this. That I understand what you guys are saying. I 100% agree with it. But I will say you do got to have a little bit of skills and a little bit of game to do this. Not necessarily to chill with Lil Mama, you know what I'm saying? Because we not, we not pushing that narrative. But to get her to hop on camera and shoot some lit content with you. Because if it was that easy to do, everybody would have it, bro. And there's dudes that struggle with that because, you know, what I mean? If you were socially awkward in the States, you're gonna be socially awkward when you leave the States. You feel me?
That's
That's
a
still
fact.
you're still the same person.
And
Now,
Kanon
can
is
you can
absolutely
you
right.
now
I
can you
agree.
chill with her? Will she entertain you? Yeah, but it takes skills though to get them on camera because
Yeah.
they don't want to be on camera to
They
begin
do
with.
not want to be on
I
camera.
I think the skill is learning the language. Once you learn the language, they just open up so much more that the camera ain't nothing. If the vibe is there, that's it. It's over. You got it.
But Misha, can you come back for a second? Because I want to ask you something as a lady, and even
Yeah,
more.
I'm here. I'm just muted because I got my
Okay,
background music. So go ahead. I
okay,
hear you though.
because and I want to ask the lady here because I think part of and what I see when I see guys traveling, because I first of all, let me say I agree everything with what you said, K9, and I think it is better and more palatable and engaging content to me to see a young man on a date. But you know what I realized when I see a lot of these guys going out here, and I hate to see the older guys the way they do it with the younger guys, or because I always think young men are watching the content. I think they're the biggest consumers of the content. They see it, they suck it up. So I'm like, you need to put on the proper type of content for them to consume. So
Rico. I have to disagree with you there. Because our context, looking at my analytics and stuff like that, the people who watch my
you got
channel
an
or
old
watches,
head channel. You got an old head channel.
oh damn, okay.
Yeah, but the people who watch my channel are in their 50s and 60s.
Yeah,
Right.
I think this whole travel space thing is an older person thing. The
Nah,
newer channels, they got the one who's traveling all around the world. They got the Kai whatever his name is.
Tassanat
Yeah,
he don't even go nowhere.
but
But
those people, they're on they're not on YouTube. They're on those other platforms,
I
Kicks and
would
stuff like that.
I would disagree because you like I've seen several channels have a lot of young
Okay.
guys. But let's just say this: even if you only got 20% of your subs are young, you still have an I would say my obligation is always to the youngest of my audience than the oldest. Because I could
Okay.
say a guy that's 40 or 50 should know better. I'm not gonna necessarily say a guy that's 20 because he doesn't have the experience. So, I make my obligation to the least experienced, not the most experienced. The only thing I tell a guy is like, as much as I absolutely agree with you, Misha, you should know the language. But I'm like, even if you know the language, you guys don't have any personality. Their
That's
personalities,
true. That's
yeah.
true.
And I don't care if you speak the language, if you are awkward and you're cringy, a woman's not going to feel very receptive to you. I generally,
Facts.
I generally tell a guy like this: start here. Don't be an asshole. Nobody likes an asshole. Don't
Yeah,
come
yeah,
off
true.
too arrogant, too narcissistic. Stop being so full of yourself. Stop thinking you have to be all it. Just go over there and just be nice. You'll be surprised how much a woman will be more. I'm not saying and what men, and it starts with these men telling other men you a simp if you nice. So they conflate that to being I need to be an asshole. Nobody likes an asshole.
Not even
Nobody.
just an asshole. Like if you just deviant. Like for one, you bring a chick over to. This is the complete wrong way about going about it. You bring and believe me, I kind of know a little bit about it because I do have a reputation for putting women on without having any messed up interactions. We just kicking it. It's cool. Bro, you don't bring back no female and you got cameras and lights set and you ambush her with that. And you just stick
Correct.
a camera all in her face, bro. You want to
You
make
got to
sure
tell
that
them. Yeah,
you established a vibrant connection before you do all that. Because what do most women want? They want to feel comfortable. You got to make
yeah.
sure that she feels comfortable around you and what you got going on. And I for what works for me is just making sure that they know I don't have no ill intention and I don't plan on
Yeah.
trying to make them look crazy or put them out there looking crazy. And so once you establish where they like, okay, for example, I might meet a female, right? Most dudes they say, all right, because I always say if you treat them like a 304, they gonna act like a 304. So I might meet a
Right.
young lady, right? And I might just offer a drink, boom, bam, bing. You know what I'm saying? Kick it. I might not even bring her back. I just gave not when I say a drink, like a presidente something. All right, cool, whatever. So she'll see me later. Or then I'm like, I don't even ask her for them. So she like, Dad, what you doing? Like she's still like that. He was just cool. Like I'm just chilling doing me. I'm having a good time. Okay, we chopped it up for a few minutes while she was sipping on a drink. Like, all right, should I catch up with you? Now that I didn't even want nothing, I just showed her love. Now when I link up with her again and I'm like, yo, this is what I'm trying to do. Well, whoop, she's more receptive to it because I wasn't treating her like a 304. I was treating her like a person. I was treating her like a lady. You know what I'm saying? And I was giving her good conversation. Like you said, let my personality shine bright and, making a good impression. Now, obviously, am I going to have to compensate her some bread? Of course. But if it was just the money, everybody would say, all right, I'm going to compensate some bread and I'm going to get this lit
Malik
content.
is
We,
on the in
I
the
see
back.
him now.
Yeah.
But go ahead, K9.
yeah, so if it was just the money, we all travel out there with money for the most part. So it's more than that, bro. It's like, bro, the way you talk to them, the way you treating them, the way you handling them. You know what I'm saying? Like, start off. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't be sitting have her up there like, yo, I'm going raw on this tonight, or like, don't indicate in the next 5 minutes, we gonna be doing. Like, come on, bro, that's just mad disrespectful and corny. Oh, I'm going raw. I'm just talking
But
crazy. She
uh,
looking like I didn't sign up for this. For you to
but
be
Right.
coming.
but let me ask you a question. Are brothers doing this because it's entertainment factor? I mean, for
For
instance, like
content. They're doing it
I
for
don't
content.
watch Future, but when Future goes on, he has 300 people doing it, and he's doing all these crazy antics.
Yeah, they're doing it
So
for content.
yeah, so I like you, I haven't seen you with the ladies in the back, but you might do something nice and do everything, but dudes might not say, okay, that's cool, and they'll just move on. So are they actually watching? I don't
I
know if
mean,
they are.
yeah, I mean, shit. On the
What?
last, I
Go
see
ahead.
Charlie, you came over. Did we have a packed house?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, y'all
You
was
know what I'm
Oh,
cooking.
saying?
okay.
So, and like I make a lot more money than these dudes. Just
Yeah.
if you just look at Cash App, Super Chats. Now they make more money because they do like fundraisers, like you know what I'm saying in that sense.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if I'm just doing my show, they go send more money into my show, and I'm not gonna never ask nobody for a dollar.
Oh,
Every
okay.
every dollar I got, motherfuckers voluntarily sent it in. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
it's a
sure.
different hustle. It's a different grind. and I respect people's hard-earned money, like bro, cause I work too. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like, what do I look like as a grown man shaking fools down, begging, begging, begging? But I do when I do, it's clear. Like when I come on my platform, I'm at work, bro. I
Yeah,
look at
that's a
Yeah.
YouTube
fact.
as a job. Respect my time, but I'm not shaking fools down and begging, begging, begging. Like when they send me the money, right? On the show, my obligation is fulfilled. You here having a good time, I'm entertaining you. That was the contract right there. Contract expired as soon as my live end. Now, but if I'm asking you for money to go on a trip, it's like send me money now and I'll deliver later. So it comes across as you're begging, you just asking
Yeah.
for money, right? And but like I said, I'm not knocking none of them dudes. I do not like when those dudes go out their way to make black people look bad and terrible. And
Yeah.
I used to go
Mhm.
after them dudes for that. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes us all look bad, bro. And but at the end of the day, they could be doing a lot worse things, like breaking in people's houses. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I kind of
Mhm.
try to, like, damn, like I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but have like, don't go up here and assassinate your character just to
Yeah.
make people
Yeah.
laugh, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. And
Yep.
then to elaborate on that POV, it depends on what type of crowd that you're trying to
Yeah.
attract to. That's just like y'all seen a dude pull up on here, and like I said, once again, I won't say his name, but he was attracting a crowd, but the type of crowd that he was attracting, it was just drama filled. So I was like,
Mm.
that's not really. I'd rather take the stairs if
Yeah.
that's the case. Like I don't
Yeah.
gotta take the elevator if that you know what I mean, because that's not I'm not gonna be able to sustain that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's what y'all coming over here
Yeah.
to see me crash out and stuff like that. That's not something that I'm not trying to. Can you build a sustainable audience off of that? Yeah, and you got people that's pulling up to see it, but it's no different than people that's watching soap operas. Like we know that's a bunch of fluff, but we
Yeah.
also know why soap operas was invented, though, right?
And
Everybody on the
so look,
planet.
I want Charlie. Can I go over something real quick? So for
Sure.
example, I'll give y'all some stats, real life stats. Did a live 19 hours ago, got 1.2K views. 4
Mm.
days ago, 4.5K views. 6 days ago, 4.7K views. 8 days ago, 2.6K views. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not the highest view, but I'm gonna get my views and I'm gonna get my bread. And I ain't have to assassinate my character. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna allow nobody to disrespect me. They're gonna respect me and my time. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Like
fact.
I see some of these dudes, they making money, but niggas talking to them crazy, doing the
Yeah.
most. But I mean, bro, I don't give a fuck if somebody's talking about I give you $100 and you want to make a fool at me. I'm like, bro, all
Yeah.
my,
K9,
you know what you could do with that $100. You could
but
stick
Yeah.
it
K9,
where
can
the
I
sun
say
don't
something to
shine,
you?
brother.
Can I say something to you?
My soul is not for sale and can't be bought.
Right.
Oh,
That's
go
Here
a
it
ahead.
fact.
says, K9, can I say one thing to you?
What's
The,
that?
the only thing that's in your way is, again, I hear you say it, and maybe I don't think you hear yourself say it. Don't do it for money. Do it for the love of what you like to do, and the money will come. So that kind of piggybacks on what Charlie said, because what happens is when you put the money before you, that's why a lot of these big content creators in this space and other space, they sacrifice their self-respect, their integrity, and their authenticity.
Mhm.
Never do it for the money, because then you lose you. The money is too small anyway. I seen a video the other day. The guy got 500,000 subs and he's broke because really there's not a lot of money that YouTube pays. The biggest money makers in YouTube, I believe, is children toy reviews.
That's a fact.
Mm.
So it's never going to be the money that it should be in this space. It's going to be a small sliver. So if you're doing it for the money, then you compromise yourself. You compromise your values, your integrity, your authenticity, and your self-respect. That's why we got clowns doing push-ups and all kinds of embarrassing things
Yeah.
for $20. It's crazy.
That is.
Wait. May I chime in, people? Hey,
Shout out to
everybody.
Malik. My bad, Malik. How you
Yeah,
doing, good
shout
brother?
out to you, Charlie. You passed me, but I'll be back up on you soon enough. That's fine. But it's only by one sub though, so y'all can sub up. Malik Foster Travels.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Oh, this the brother
Oh,
that
that's
I
what's
said I'm
up.
challenging him. Me and him is a race to 1,000. We're
All
having
right.
a race to a thousand. So
Y'all can sub up. You know, I'll have videos on there y'all can watch and lives. Okay. All right.
That seemed like a shot, Miguel. I
It,
mean,
it might have been a shot. It might have been a shot. It might
That's a
have been.
good,
I don't
healthy
know.
competition. So keep it going.
It's just the truth. I'm just telling people the truth. I mean, do you
One
feel
day y'all
guilty?
be up there with me. One day.
All right, Charles. But back to what my main
Yeah.
point I was going to get at. I don't see anything really wrong if if you want to do push-ups. I think some of the other antics is bad, right? Y'all was
The
talking
pushes
about.
ain't that bad, especially if you're trying to get in shape. So
Yeah,
that to me
if
ain't
they're
that
saying,
bad.
"Hey, we'll donate for you to do some push-ups," okay, that part's not bad. I think really what we're talking about some of the antics that's tarnishing or making things look worse for black men or men traveling. Period. And
Hmm.
I think if people are going to be donating for this stuff, obviously people donate for drama. They want to see that kind of stuff. Even some of the big streamers like Speed, I was watching him, right? And people still want to see some sort of entertainment and drama with him, but he does it in a very unique way. Granted, he has a lot more
He has a team.
capital to
Yeah, he has a
expand,
team behind him.
and he has a team, so he can actually do some of these things in a more creative way because it takes money, right, and stuff to do all those tours and get some of these people, and especially in those countries he was going to do those things. Those people were paid. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So you can stage and frame yourself the right way to where it's not like that. But for some reason, I hate to say it, in our community, I feel like we like a lot of people that are new to travel. They don't really like that adventurous. They're not really true travelers. They're like more like hidden. How do I say, just hidden like they're not really I'm trying to say this without not sounding offensive. Like they just have one objective. Like say I want to travel, I have multiple objectives.
Mm.
They're traveling, they have
They,
one objective.
they just smashing chicks, you're saying.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, I didn't want to just call them that because I'm sure they have more interest than just
You know,
the females and partaking in those type of activities, but they're not really that
And I understand what
sophisticated
you're saying because
travelers. They're
when I first
simplistic.
met the Rellos and I first met the Futures, when people
Yeah.
were sending in money, and they were going to these new places, I'm thinking I'm going to see them do stuff and actually do stuff, but they're in the house, they're pick up a chick, and like to me, it's paying other guys to have sex, pretty much.
Then
That's all.
yeah, they're not going on tours. They're not
Yeah,
providing you valuable information on
and
where to stay, what neighborhoods,
and those things I
nothing
would
like
pay
that.
for. If somebody came out and do that and they look interesting doing it, I would send it in for them. But they're
Heck,
not
even
doing that
Austin
stuff.
has Austin Holloman even has like e-guys where you like, not everybody's like that, but I'm just saying, for example, some people don't even want to do that, like create a guide, some products, some
Hmm.
shirts. They don't want to do anything. They
Yeah,
just want to just have their fun on other people's dime, which hey, I ain't mad either.
but yeah,
well,
I
here's
know what
my
you're
thing
saying.
about that, man, and this is my only pushback about that, man. When you guys speak in the manner that you guys are speaking, you guys speak as if everybody is honorable. Everybody's not honorable, bro. Everybody in this space is not honorable. Like, say, I have said some things on channel, and some brothers
Yeah, my sound. Hold
reiterated.
up. Can y'all
Go
hear
ahead.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I got
Mhm. But everybody's not honorable. That's like old dude said, man, I called bro out to for a fair one. He pulled up with a weapon, like, cause you assume that he was an honorable person.
right.
Because only an
Yeah,
honorable man would goddamn it honor
I
a
got
fair
covered.
fate. You
yeah,
know what I mean? So let's not act like everybody's honorable. If you got a beg to go out of the country and things of that nature, you may not. I'm not saying that it's for sure, but you may not just be the most honorable guy.
Well, that
yeah.
shows a clear lack of self-respect that you would
You see
beg.
what I'm saying? So yeah, you'll get up and twerk for some money, like as a dude. Like you're not an honorable person, and we cannot put that stigma on well, not that stigma, but we cannot give that badge to everybody because everybody in this space is not honorable. You go out there with a creep cam, that's not honorable in my eyes. But in other
Mhm.
people's eyes, that may be something that's honorable. That's just not, to me, that's not the way a man conduct themselves. But
Yeah.
in
Being
other,
cameras in the room to film a woman is not honorable.
no, it's definitely not in my opinion.
Hmm.
Right.
Hey, If you're putting it online and stuff like that, that's not an honorable thing to do.
Well, I say if it's in a public place and you're not being creepy about it.
Your room, Malik, your room.
Oh, well, I mean, if you get consent, it's fine.
Bro, come on.
I'm just being honest.
If you got consent, you don't need to hide the cameras.
Because I felt a lady.
If you have consent, the cameras will not be hidden.
Well, my camera wasn't hidden. Oh, okay, I give you.
Okay.
Yeah, he's talking about hidden cameras.
Hidden
but
camera.
if your camera's out, like in Cuba, my camera was out, and I walked down the street with a whole camera, and nobody said anything. So that to me is fine.
Yeah, because public is legal in most countries.
That's public.
Private situation, you got to get like.
I know, but how do y'all feel about this? Like, you can't criminalize somebody filming somebody in public. When you in public, there's no expectation of privacy.
Yeah, like if they walking
now, if you got some hidden
with
cameras at your crib and you bought them back and you doing shit, that's crazy.
Right. Yeah,
not talking in public.
Fair.
Talking in your room. The same way in America, if you hide a camera in the women's bathroom, you going to jail.
Right.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna get jailed or fined.
Same thing in the women's dressing room at the mall. You going to jail for stuff
But
like
Rico, I never been that far into, I guess, in this world space, but are people actually doing that? Because I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
Airbnbs, they got when you rent an Airbnb, you need to scan your room because even the Airbnb hosts
may do it. Yeah.
Cameras. So at least the bedroom.
Yeah, you gotta let people know as an Airbnb host. You gotta let them know if you're gonna have a camera out like inside of the anywhere. You can have a camera like on a doorbell or something, but you have to have it on the inside.
Now I stayed at a couple of Airbnbs to where the camera is out, but it's not in plain sight. You have to literally look for it. So much so to where, like, say we stayed at this Airbnb and like everything was cool. We didn't see no camera stuff like that. But we stayed with the same people. We thought we were in the same Airbnb, but it was just in the same building. And we noticed a camera. It was like, I wonder how do they got a camera on this one and on the other one? It was like my cousin that was out there with me. He was like, maybe where it's at, we just didn't pay attention, and we went to look, and it was there. So maybe it was hidden. It was in plain sight, but it was hidden. That's why it's a term called hidden in plain sight. But shout out to Ronan Travelers, man. He said, why wouldn't it be a good time for Black if you carry yourself respectfully? Shout out to Ronan Travelers, man. Appreciate you pulling up, brother. How you doing? But I feel that. KB, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? What's up? Oh, yeah, that's true. There was an Airbnb I found online. Lady had the camera right there in plain sight in the living room. I think Airbnb makes that illegal now, or not illegal, but like that's not like you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If I seen a camera like that out at the Airbnb I rented, I would just cover the shit up.
Yeah,
so I left.
But I would just get a refund, man. You just get a refund. Like, don't even like patronize those people because those are usually creeps. Those guys, they're creeps, man.
Yeah, you gotta expose that too, like because it could turn into a creep cam situation. So
and also look at the refrigerators now. They have cameras too. All that stuff has cameras now. So please watch out for those too.
Yeah, but even if you cover it up, a lot of those cameras still have audio. Like I got 9 cameras in my house, and they all have audio on them.
Yep, great point.
That is damn sure a good point.
And here in America, I was told, I don't know how true it is, but normally, like when somebody comes in my house, I let them know that they're being recorded because I heard that they can sue you if you don't tell them that they're being recorded.
Yeah, even in your own personal dwelling.
Yeah, because they're in your house. You know how some people be having signs on their screen door or on their window. It says "Beware of the dog" or "You're being recorded." I see signs. The signs are there for a reason, like those recording signs.
But look, Misha, hang on. But to let you know, you guys hear the story recently where I think the DoorDash driver got charged for filming the guy that was in his house.
She was completely in the wrong for that.
Right, but I'm saying, you see how like the privacy laws and whatnot. So this guy was in his house taking care of himself. I'm gonna leave it at that.
No, that's not what happened. He was passed out. He was
passed out, something like that. Whatever it was, he was indisposed. and she recorded him and put it up.
Yeah, she
Well,
did.
well, here's the thing. That's why
She
details
opened the
and
door.
context matter, because an important detail of that on
That's why you got to get
as
on Rico.
instructions on the DoorDash order, he told her to leave it at the door. Not just that, or also an important detail, his door was closed.
Correct.
Also, then another important detail is she said that he accosted her by doing that, and if he didn't have a camera to combat what she was saying, he would have been charged.
Right.
Yeah, he would have been charged.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that is I think
but to go a step further, also like in the US, you can be charged for being exposed in your house with the door closed if like your windows are drawn. And you're
I don't think that's true, bro. Like that's just a peep. So if a person's a peeping tom,
no,
they're
I'm not talking about a peeping tom. If there have been cases where people were nudists and they, and they were in their house and they tried to argue the case. Well, I'm in my house. I'm like, yeah, you can be nude in your house, but you still can't be exposed to the public. You still can be charged with public indecency. You can't have floor to ceiling windows just because you're going to be free. And
like if you got floor to ceiling windows and you popping an X right in front of it, then but I would, like when you said like people are just like you can be charged, I'm thinking like those people, like imagine a woman, she's like changing her clothes in her room and she has like the window, the curtains open, and then you see something, like I don't know if you could be charged for that.
No, there was a case in particular, and I'll pull it up and drop it in the back chat, where they were nudists. So the couple just walked around, they come down to eat breakfast, and they just always left their curtains open. And the neighbors were complaining, and then they called the police. And the police charged them. Like, you can't keep doing that with your windows open, with your curtains open. Because you get people who just, their freak flag flies high. And it's like, okay, cool, but you got neighbors. So there's a lot of gray areas with a lot of stuff. The recording. So at that point, still just to get back on track, you can't be taking a girl back to your room, because anything that's hidden is without consent. And then you record it, and then you're uploading it, and then you're making content or money off of it. That's the exploitation that gets brought about, and everybody says, it's not exploitation. I'm like, if you're making money off of it and they're not getting paid, that is exploitation.
Wait, who's arguing against that? Like, who's saying that that's cool to do?
The whole space.
Who? I don't know anybody who's saying that's cool to do.
I think everybody knows that's wrong, Uncle Rico. I think everybody knows that's wrong.
Well, guys, y'all got to keep into context. Malik as well as KB. I don't see what y'all got to keep in mind. This space over here, what we got going, is a little bit different than the regular mass majority.
Yeah, but I don't see a Rello or Future doing that. So who is doing this?
They know
Rello is doing it.
Oh yeah, he does that, but like, I mean, he's a bad example. You know?
Okay, maybe him. Yeah,
absolutely,
I see his Twitter. His Twitter.
He's not the only one.
Guys, just in respect of everything, we're probably gonna be shutting down in another like 20-30 minutes or whatever.
Ryan's live.
Yeah, just I didn't realize it, whatever, but we kicked it and all of that stuff. But no, I think what Uncle Rico is referring to, like, say there are a lot of creep cams out there, and there are a lot of people doing things in the travel space that as a whole we would disagree with. You know what I mean? But on an individual level, like, people do it, and let's not act like people don't do weird shit for money. Yeah, because that's a real thing out here. Like, creep cams was all the rave a couple of years ago.
Shit, where was this the rage?
What?
In Sasua?
No, they still doing it.
Colombia.
But what is your opinion on news?
But wait, hold on. Uncle Rico, there's a difference between creep camming and just camming outside.
No,
so
they were creep camming.
Video outside and people can't tell that you have a big ass camera. Excuse my French. That's still fine because it's in a public place. It depends on the country. Some countries aren't cool with that, but some countries.
No. But Carl, these were obvious creep cam. They were creep camming on women's particular body parts. They weren't getting faces. Charlie, am I making this up, or am I just?
No, absolutely not. That's why I'm saying
this is all over the world.
Years ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, maybe you're not aware of it. I'll respect that. But I'm like, I don't want to say no channel names because I could throw out a bunch of them and you can go look it up and you can tell me, well, is this just walking down the street filming people randomly or is it creep camming? It's that one guys and got caught creep camming and kicked out of places. I just don't want to name anybody. They were going into the bars and the casinos where they were told not to go in and camp and were getting caught and kicked out.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was widely known. I'm not
yeah, if you're told to stop doing it, you gotta stop doing it. Yeah.
Well, that's why
a lot of the videos where the girls are actually
because when
looking
it's
in
a
the
creep cam, it's already a negative stigma, though.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like POV said, it's different if you're just walking down the street with a camera out. People could either see it and they could opt out of it if they wanted to. They could go the other way, cover their face if they wanted to. But if they don't even know, I think that's a different.
Charlie, let me ask you a question. So, Carl B, is it creep cam if I'm filming you with hidden spy glasses that you don't even know you're being filmed?
I would say it depends. Like if it's just in like, okay, like if you're hold on. Let me explain, right? Like let's say you're just walking around and you're in Colombia and you don't want to have a camera out because you don't want to get robbed and you just kind of doing like a walking tour, that's fine. But like if you're going up to women and you're just trying to talk to them and blah 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 and trying to do something like that, then I think it kind of gets kind of creepy.
Right. So you got them hidden glasses.
Yeah.
Sunglasses,
Well, Rico. One thing, because I have the Mecca glasses.
Okay.
It always has a light on there every time, and I'm always out using it all the time. You're gonna see it in.
Nah, they have tricks to turn off the LEDs.
Right.
They got stuff online like that for that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's hard to do it though. It's hard to do it, and they only work for like 3 minutes.
Look,
so
I don't care.
Always catch me doing it, and they say what's up to the camera all the time. So I wouldn't call that creep cam.
I'm not gonna say you are, so I'm not putting that label on anybody. But I'm saying we have to be honest, and that's why it's a fine line, because you're talking to people who don't know about technology, and they see you walk up with a pair of shades and the woman flirting with you, and I wouldn't know I'm being recorded and say something off the cuff because I'm thinking it's just between me and you, never to be seen to the world. And the next thing I know, you got it uploaded on YouTube. Guys are doing that.
Yeah, I see.
That it's just forget how I feel about it. They're doing it. That's undeniable. It's demonstrably true, proven, factual.
So you're saying it's weird and wrong, even if it's done in public? That's what you're saying?
I think if it's done with their knowledge, it's okay. I'm saying in an overwhelming number of cases, it's done without the other person's knowledge.
Okay.
So you can't give consent if I didn't know that I was being recorded.
Let me give you an example. What if I'm just recording people walking down the street and they don't know? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay. If you got a camera out, people expect that they're being recorded. If there's a camera that you have, whether it's your cell phone, whether it's a camera, people, I know I'm being recorded. But if you have glasses or you have a hidden camera or and which the creep cameras, their cameras are not exposed. Those are hidden cameras. On it, some of them in their built buckle, whatever. You don't know you being recorded.
Well, technically, when you're out in public in those streets, you're still being recorded. You're just being recorded by like
ring cameras, security cameras, right?
Yeah.
But not cameras that's going to upload to YouTube.
I ain't gonna lie, I want that light off my Mecca glass.
Right, that's it.
Oh, you do travel POV for some extra subs and
talk to Malik. He'll hook you up.
That little thing you put that light there, you can't take a flash. I'm not doing that.
I got
silly stuff.
Bro, I know
I ain't doing that silly stuff. I know what you're talking about. I know those ways, but I'm not doing all that silly stuff.
No, it's not silly. It's really easy, bro.
Okay.
But no, I feel that I just think like say in public is one thing, but like say if you are in a district to where it is not, goddamn it, liked and things, because it's people that be in America and they just go up and talk to women and they record and secretly and things of that nature. Like how will we categorize that? Like the dudes that walk up it's one dude that he be just in grocery stores or department stores hollering at nice looking older women. And I'm sure they probably don't know that they're being recorded, but how do we like label that.
That's still kind of creepy. Yeah. Like I a few years ago, I'd be like, it's kind of like a something that's kind of gray. But nowadays, in this social media age, I think it's kind of creepy because it used to be back in the day, people would just record shit because it was just cool, like not everybody had phones, and it was kind of like a new thing. But now, man, you don't know what people are gonna make content about. I've had situations where I looked at a chick at a gym, and then I was like on Instagram with the caption, people of this woman being like, "Oh, don't look at people in the gym like a creep." I never knew her, and I was looking at my butt.
Damn, you want one of those?
Yeah. She was like, "Oh, look at the way he's looking at me," and it was my bro. It was literally my friend that was behind her. Like what she was doing was she was pretending like she couldn't lift the weights to try to like holler at my friend, and I was just looking at the situation and laughing. And then she was like, she thought I was talking about her.
So
and then she was, yeah. So it's like I get it.
So DC,
what?
And they'll give you the smoke too. So you got to be careful with that.
Yeah. And when it's out there too, like you don't even know it's out there. I ain't even know. My buddy told me, he's like, "Oh, she secretly recorded you and then put it here," and I didn't even know about it. That shit could have went viral.
Let me ask you this though, Carl. Did that make you feel somewhat violated that she put you up without your knowledge?
Yeah, it was hella rude. It was rude.
No, but
like, you could have just talked to me too. It's not. And then, she tried talking to me a few weeks later, but I'm like, bro, fuck.
Hold on for a second, Carl.
But Rico, she made him look different than what he was actually doing. So that's the reason why he's offended, not because he was recorded.
But POV, this is the problem. This is what, and Charlie, you work with me. So the way it made you feel and what you said is correct, POV. But for a lot of these women who I know what you mean. It was so bad because they were up there doing that work in secret.
Yeah, they were.
When you put it up, you did the same. Not saying anybody here. When the creep cameras put them up, that's what they were doing, and it was so bad in Saussure that the stores at one point, I don't know if you remember, Charlie, they had flyers in the stores saying creep camera stop filming. Which ultimately we say led to the crackdown with Atlantico, where they had to shut down. All this was a buildup. The shutdown of Saussure was not an overnight thing. This was a long that started with the creep cam. So again, I'm not glad that it happened to you, but at least you kind of know, like, look, this is out of place, out of context, and put me up and made me look like a creep. And that's not what I was.
You want to know what the worst part was? You want to know what the worst part was? She wasn't even that bad, bro. She was built like a brick. That shit kind of made me more mad too. Like, I'm like, bro, if you don't stop, like, why you pretending? Like, ain't nobody, man, whatever.
Hey, I'm getting jealous of Misha and Tam over there having this.
I'm keeping tabs on that too. But here's the thing, like, I think I mean, I get what I'm saying and things of that nature, but that whole culture, I don't like things of that nature. Because on the whole, I get it, but the whole culture of women going to the gym and they're dressed scantily clad and they got them in print out and all of that stuff. But soon as you look even in their direction, you're violating them. Like, come on, man.
I absolutely hate it. I hate it. But I just, to me, it was just a way to say that was a good way to reframe how the working girls don't want to film, and it's just like, just respect it.
Yeah, I get that. Now I get that 100% because, like you say, it's some people down there they just trying to provide for their family. Everybody not down there on BS, and for you to out them like that, you have no right to.
Man, so I actually took down a live. I went live in Cuba with a girl on a date, and later on the girl, she said filming was okay, but later on in the thing she said, I kind of have a boyfriend of 3 years, and just be careful with that. So I automatically took it down.
Good job.
I want her to get in trouble. So,
brother, wait, why don't break up a happy home, Charles POV? Come on.
It couldn't be that happy if she was on a date with him, though.
Hey.
Look, you already got the cookies. Wasn't that enough?
Nah, it was. He needed everything.
Yeah, I get that. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
the point of the video was the restaurant and how nice it was in Cuba. But that was the point of the video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we get.
Yeah, say great job, POV. Well, here's the thing. Now that's a horse of a different color, because if it's a chick out here that's cheating on a hard-working man and he's out of work, goddamn, he's a damn bumble, and he's dealing with other people's shit to provide for her. I feel like she should be outed.
No. I'm
not talking about in that case, but I'm talking about, like, say, in America.
Yeah, he's American and he comes down. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, he probably be fucked up a paycheck.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to be a simp. He probably thought she loves him and all that other stuff.
You did too. You thought she loved you too in the moment.
No, I didn't. We made love, but we ain't in love. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
You breaking
Shout out to Black Cleaner. How you doing, Black Cleaner?
My females, you know.
Black Cleaner, you there?
Yeah, my internet is going out because I'm actually out on the town right now. But I did want to, say what's up to the panel. And well, it's Saturday. Woo woo! Saturday.
Every time I see you, going somewhere.
I'm jealous. We outside. We stuck in the house. We outside.
Yeah, it's snowing here. Well, it's supposed to.
Well, that's also what I came to share. I came to share some of this heat. Y'all got them damn ice storms going on. So I'm, sharing some of this heat over here in Panama. I just came from the beach, Sunblast Islands. It was beautiful. So I'm about to just go back out in the nice heat. Y'all stay safe out there.
That's what that is. He pulled up the flex on us.
Super flex.
That's on Charlie and Misha. The rest of us is over here. We're good. Oh, maybe Rico. I don't know if Rico, wherever Rico is.
I'm in the DMV. We waiting on it. It's coming.
Yeah, we in Miami. Two brothers in I think Africa. Malik's in Africa. Carl B, I think is in Colombia. Oh,
I'm in Fort Lauderdale right now.
You're in Colombia, right?
No, I'm in Fort
Lauderdale.
Oh, Fort Lauderdale. Oh, so you're over here with me. So we're good.
It's too fucking hot here. I need to get some of that cold weather.
Yeah, I know, right? My air conditioner is on.
That's crazy, man. Y'all.
Bro, I swear to God, man, I was sweating today. I was sweating. I'm like, God, motherfucking damn. It's like, it's humid. It's hot.
I'm gonna come down 85 degrees. Y'all, I'm gonna be like, look at these niggas enjoying this good weather. They got it. Yeah.
Nah, it gets so hot down here, you can't even go outside, really. Like, you really can't. Once it gets around 3 p.m. here most days, I just stay inside. I don't come out until 5.
Tam, my AI voice is gonna be big on my next video. You'll hear my AI voice.
But guys, we probably finna start closing up and everything, just because like I said, we support the brotherhood and things like that. I didn't even really shout out to K9 pulled up and kicked it for a while, man.
Oh yeah. Let me drop off because I know we're closing.
Hold on, before you get off Travel POV, I just wanted to ask you a question. Because I in terms of Cuba, what I saw that y'all was there when they was doing the funerals for the guys that was trying to protect the president. How was the atmosphere during that time?
The only thing you had was police presence. That was more on the Ryan's where his Airbnb was. I told him to shoot some content. That'll be good over there. But he had a funeral going on over there. All I saw was the police presence. But the rest of the locals were just being normal. They didn't nothing really anything special. But I didn't see the actual like the caskets coming in. If I probably with the caskets coming in, you probably had a show, a circus, and all that stuff going on. But I didn't see that part.
So when you going live on your channel, POV, to talk about it?
I want to drop some couple videos before so you guys get a feel of what's going on, and then you can ask me questions about it. I didn't want to just come out there and then you guys don't have the visuals.
Okay.
So I'm gonna drop a couple more and then I'll go live.
Okay, that's what's up.
All right, brother.
All right. I see you. I see you. I see you travel.
But y'all been doing your thing, man. Like Misha, I've been seeing Misha going live, even though I can't see it. Well, when I was in YouTube, I seen Misha on there. I seen her. She's well, Misha was everywhere because she was in the other dude's channel.
Yeah, I was like, what travel POV doing over here on Primo channel?
It wasn't Primo's channel. It was the other dude who's always in Colombia.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Primo's.
Nah, what's that guy's name? You know, I think he's in Thailand now. Oh damn, I forgot his name.
POV be moving around on their ass.
No, Misha I'll be like, hey, what's up? And I see Misha over there talking. I'm like, hell no.
Yeah, fuck around with Misha. She'll be a moderator for Mr. Beast or something. You know what I mean?
Listen, I ain't dropping no videos on YouTube no time soon. Probably not near never, because they got too much. It's too much going on YouTube, and I'm one of them. So if I'm gonna be dropping videos on YouTube, y'all gonna be talking bad about me. So I'm gonna just not drop shit, because my videos ain't for YouTube. I gotta create my own website, and that's how y'all gonna be able to see it.
Uncle Rico. When you see her videos, you gonna be going off. You're gonna be like, forget those quick cam videos. Look at her videos. I see some of her back behind the stage videos, not of her, but of the girls and ladies around her.
Okay.
My God.
But she's not doing no creep cam shit though. She like
they know I'm recording. It's just like it's a little too wild for YouTube, you know?
Yeah, right. I understand. Yeah. That's mad respect. I got mad respect for that. Like I said, for me, it's just all about make sure that and even not even just the women, even the men, like, hey, let them know as long as it's consent, people know they being recorded. I got an eye for lovely things.
Yeah,
I absolutely do.
And Tam, yes, we need to go snorkeling. I was supposed to go to a waterfall in Cuba, but for some reason it got canceled, so I missed out on that part. But I am gonna.
I applaud y'all for snorkeling, because I just can't. I applaud y'all for doing that though.
I love snorkeling.
I can't see.
I'm a sit pretty by the pool, probably put my feet inside the water. I'm not getting my hair all messed up, but I applaud the people who do that, because it's nice. You know, like I just can't.
Black Cleaner, I was looking for a museum of history about how black people got to Cuba. I couldn't find that, but I did find African religion. So I did do a tour on museum on that. So I know you'll probably be interested in that. So we're gonna do that. So you'll see a video on that.
They got to Cuba the same way they got to America, on the damn boat.
Yeah, but they embraced it a little bit. So I want to see how that transpired.
You asked how they got there. I'm like, on the same damn ships. Okay.
Mr. Rico.
So, yeah,
I like history, and I like to find these things out. So yeah.
I like history as well.
Yeah. So I did a lot of museum stuff. I did a lot of museum stuff. I did a lot of talking to the locals. I did a lot of traveling with the locals. Ate with the locals and stuff like that. So I did a lot of good things. I think I did. We gave a lot of stuff, a lot of care packages, a lot of medicine, a lot of things we gave out. But it was a good time.
I might be linking up with you on the double back, so just so I could go see how bad it is. I know it's bad out there, so I might be linking up with you to go see how bad it is out there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I can warn brothers to stay away. Like,
tell them,
for the community. Like,
stay away from there. Y'all don't want to go there.
Y'all don't want to go there. Y'all don't listen. No. But you gotta bring your own generator. I heard it's crazy.
Yeah, man. You need to stay away from there. I'm gonna go one more time, so so you guys don't have to. Okay.
And here's the thing, PLB. I want you to hear this and hear this clearly. All heroes don't wear capes, man.
Yeah,
you doing a good service, man. So
thank you.
I'm gonna support that. But
I'll drop down and let you guys have it. Oh, Malik also has a WhatsApp group he wants to share, and he's promoting. So get him out there. Maybe he wants to talk about it.
Oh yeah. We can.
All right, let me get out.
Yeah, for sure. Misha, when the next time you going live? I didn't go live yesterday because I thought you was going live.
Man, I had so much going on Friday. I was supposed to go live, but I didn't. I just had a lot going on. I was going to go live today until I seen your post. So I was like, all right, let me fall back and let me come on your live. But now you ending it early because Ryan on live. Did Ryan just pop up or he has something scheduled?
I don't know. That's why I just hit him up. Like, my bad. I didn't see that he had anything scheduled. But
Yeah, he had something
Yeah.
scheduled. Yeah,
yeah, I gotta be
y'all.
more aware of that. In fact, Misha, do you know when you're going live again?
I could actually go live tomorrow.
Okay, well then I won't go live. I'll pull up and support you.
Yeah, I could go live tomorrow because we're gonna be snowed in. So I ain't gonna be doing nothing but cooking, smoking, drinking, doing all of that. So
I ain't smoking or drinking, but I pull up and support.
I'll have a shot for you.
I'd appreciate that. I definitely would. So
Sure thing.
anybody want to say anything before we close out?
Episode 3 posted up yesterday, so check it out. The story is starting to get, juicy. We're getting to the good part. So yeah, episode 4 will be coming out this week.
Oh, you know what? That's Black Cleaner.
Yep.
Can you drop your YouTube in the chat? I don't even know if I don't know if I subscribe or not. I'm sorry.
It's at the Black Cleaner. Every time I post it, I get kicked out for some reason. I don't know why. So I
can
just
try to send it to bro, Misha. That way that
Yeah, can you do that? Can you just send it to him and then he'll share it to me?
yeah, for sure. I got you, no problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and close out things of that nature. If y'all guys want to pull up and support, I'm gonna pull up and support. I can't hear you. What'd you say, Malik?
Oh, I said I'm gonna go over there and check them out, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for the live, bro.
For sure. Hey, I told you I was going to overtake. It took a little bit more than 48 hours, but it's off to the races. I don't know if y'all heard. Misha, I don't know if you heard, but me and Malik have a race to 1,000. Him and I.
One sub. One sub. Don't brag too much.
Hey, listen.
But hey, guys, if y'all want to make it a tie, sub up. Malik Foster.
Yeah. Sub up the chain. That we gotta show them it's a difference over here, man. You know what I mean? Like. You go over there, Malik gonna start reading you books and stuff, man. We getting active over here. You know what I mean?
Books. Oh no. Okay. Don't worry. I'm gonna show y'all stuff. What y'all want to see? Y'all want to see women? Y'all want to see?
Yeah, he gonna go show you the sculpture of life and shit like that. We getting active.
Y'all want to see accommodations? What y'all want to see? Women. All right. I'm gonna try. Keep it.
Let me make this.
And not the women in your church neither. We talking about over there.
Exactly. I want to see the 304s.
They might go to church.
I ain't sugarcoating nothing. I want to see the 304s.
I mean, he just said he got church girls there.
Yeah, they got church girls.
Church girls get it popping. Don't be sleeping on them church girls wearing them dresses all day. They be getting it popping.
Talking about the mother of the church and Sister Jenkins. That's what he talking about.
Oh,
I don't want to see her.
Deacon clap cheeks.
Yeah, I'll try. I might be able to show more women on like shorts than a long form video, but I'll try. We'll see.
Cool.
But yeah, now, man, appreciate everybody pulling up, man. If you're still watching and you haven't liked or subscribed, please do both. I'm finna pull up and go support Brother Ryan and things of that nature. Keep in mind, man, this is a community to where I try to foster us supporting one another, and it's more than likely that Ryan did have his what's name up. I just didn't see it, so man, just moving in good faith, man. I'm finna go pull up and support my good brother Ryan. Hey, shout out to POV. POV, you seem like the brother that loved church women too. It seemed like you done dated a Sister Jenkins.
Don't believe that. That ain't travel POV. He don't. That's a lie.
You don't believe it?
Nope, I don't believe that.
That's crazy. But Misha, yeah, I'm gonna send that to bro. And if you don't go live tomorrow, man, if you can just give me a heads up. That way, I will go live.
No, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I'm in the house. I ain't doing nothing. My cleaning lady came over today. She cleaned. I ain't got nothing to do. I could do that.
Can y'all hear me? Okay, I don't know, my camera was fucking up. But yeah, no, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Anybody else got anything that they want to say before we get up out of here? Appreciate you pulling up, bro. You know, it's always a pleasure conversing with you, man. You got a very strong opinion, but it's damn sure appreciated.
Yeah, I was gonna say just thank you for letting me up. I always appreciate my time over here and chopping up with you guys. And anything I can support you with, hit me on the back chat, reach out. I'll be traveling on February 4th to the DR, so I'll be over there with my youngins and the boys. We'll be hitting Santo Domingo, shooting some content just to share anywhere and everywhere, and I'll even share with you guys over here. But
That's
keep
a
doing
fact.
what you're doing. I support you 100%.
I sincerely appreciate it, Uncle Rico, man. You have a good
All
one.
right, Charlie, I'll see you, man.
All right, stay safe. Stay safe in Minnesota.
I'm at where I'm gonna be.
If it ain't the snow, it might be something else. But have a good night.
For real. But yeah, have a good one. Carl B, I'm finna pull up over there. You posted or you pulling up?
Yeah, I'm coming too.
All right, for sure, man. Appreciate you pulling up over here once again, man.
Yep.
All right, bless. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all pulling up, kicking it with Charlie Chan from Charlie Chan TV. Once again, if you haven't liked and subscribed, do so. We kicking real genuine game over here, man. So that's what we're doing over here. Y'all have a good one. Charlie Chan over and